Kicking like Dolomite.
3,
Last one got copyright. I'm kicking like
5
Dolomite.
just to be sure.
Hey, one time,
Last
you
one
ready?
got
Copyright.
Yeah.
Last one got
Okay.
copyright. Hey.
You know what time it is. Every time I rhyme, it's just a sign that I'm about to kill. Yeah, it's time for weapon wheel. We got the skill, we got the games. Don't make me grab the steel. I put a hole in one like Abby did to Joe. Yeah, when it comes to aiming, I don't miss like Master Chief. I'll grab the piece and give your ass a halo just for talking sweet. When it comes to gaming, yeah, you know our team's elite. Check the leaderboards, we run the game. You should pick up your feet. You can't lose them too smooth, just going to admit defeat. And ain't no capping around here, cause like Bond, I keep receipts. The most dangerous, better than these other guys. Try to come for us, what's like between your eyes like Jen Sakai. That's no lie, no prank. I grab the ratchet, no clank, and get my jiggy mask to show you how Jack Move got his name. Yeah.
Weapon Wheel Podcast.
Look, king of the castle like Cooper, captain of the ship. My name ain't Blandrew, but don't make me have to hit the switch. We'll dump you overboard, then watch the views. I ain't talking Twitch. Hey yo, Alex, go ahead, talk to him real quick.
Oh, the Dolomite is my name, and thick enough motherfuckers is my game. Dolomite, you heard her.
Claim it, a strike to claim it.
They had the nerve to copyright the game. It's just the bitches, hey. Say yo, still putting wheels on the pavement. My game so tight, it's like Jordan 1 lazy. We stay in these gaming streets, ain't no way to be dormant. Hey, a Drake will leave your body uncharted like Lost Fortune. Coco long scene was cute, hey, and yeah, it served its purpose. But I'm trying to give a detailed description of what a hearse is. I say we flip the switch on these again before it get bland. I see a lot of pods jacking the format like Dapper Dan. You hitting the dislike button? You still a fan? Talk slick in the comments and like Dutch, I got a plan. We don't do the sneak diss and that's that stuff that get you banned. Last time we told you I was squad up, you turn telling ran. It's like I play with the sliders up. You just got 30, again turn me, the time is up. Since 2015, we been kicking game knowledge up. Dust your boots and join the crew if you wild enough.
Developers.
Dolomite, you heard her.
40 clips, kicking like Dolomite. Hey, 40 clips. Aimed at your fit beam, shotties, so much ammo, it don't make sense. Trying to compete is a sacrifice, die again in your afterlife. I'm taking a road trip, anytime you really wanna fight. Guns and body counts, that's all that I tend to like. Any other podcast, a copy or look alike. Hey, and what they say? Hey, what I say? Hey, I put them in the dirt, tussle get hurt, no face, no case, messed up like a jiggy merch shirt. Sliding in that vet, I'm gonna get back, time to pay that debt. It's time for weapon wheel.
Wonder.
What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. Weapon wheel, weapon wheel. Watch how I show you my weapon wheel. Weapon wheel, weapon wheel. Watch how I show you my weapon wheel. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. BG, Black Bond, Jack Move, Kid Smoove, Blandrew, Alex too. Damn man, that's a heavy crew. Other pods, they don't know what to do. They watching, they copy our every move. And they still fly like the Wii U. Jack Move voice, we saying you. Hop off the roof. Long range, no scope, yeah I'ma shoot. Looking wanna play games, no David Blaine, but I'll make a nigga go poof. Oh, this not a game. Gang talk, nigga, what you know about the slang? How about the range? All black master, don't step out your lane. Every week it's us on your screen. Every weekend we entertain. It's not a thing that gets in between me and my team, me and my gang. When I'm on the beat, you already know. Straight to the top, yeah, we about to blow. BG my dog, he told me let's go. Sit back, relax, it's time for the show. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. Weapon wheel, weapon wheel. Watch how I show you my weapon wheel. Weapon wheel, weapon wheel. Watch how I show you my weapon wheel. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal.
We got the guns on deck, no firepower, but you know I came with a tech. Yeah, since 2015, been stepping on the scene, putting foots on nets. Yeah, set 'em up, super soaker, pump action, wet 'em up, shooting out the. Yeah, we catching up. We bout the names, y'all are bark. Drive by midnight after dark. Gaming knowledge fortitude. Top 2 and not the 2. Weapon wheel. Get the cash and grab the steel. Weapon wheel. Out the window.
weapon well, we keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon well, they watch our moves, they copying still. What weapon well, we keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon well, they watch our moves, they copying still. Weapon well, watch how I show you my weapon well. Weapon well, watch how I show you my weapon well. What weapon well, we keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon well, they watch our moves, they copying still.
Yo. Mic check, mic check. Chat was good.
BG, what's this voice you're using?
What you mean?
I don't know. I feel like I'm on a radio show. Keep talking though. I like it.
I mean, this is always my soft and sultry voice.
I was saying earlier, I didn't know y'all was muted. You definitely look like a Somalian pirate today. It's kind of fire.
Man, whatever.
Something about that grizzled look.
Yeah, I mean, I pull off the grizzled look pretty well. You know, I'm one of those. God bless me with that ability. You know, what can I say?
To be grizzled. You ever seen Brokeback Mountain? Just random question.
No, I actually haven't.
Oh, okay. I saw that with my dad. Very weird experience.
That's a very weird movie for your father to take you to.
he didn't know what it was.
He didn't know what Brokeback Mountain was.
No. We can talk about it in After Dark.
All right. Fire. You ever seen that movie, Jack?
No, I haven't actually.
Now Jack acting like we didn't rehearse lines that one day. All right.
That was
Next
something
topic.
different, brother. That was something different,
I seen that movie in like bits and pieces.
Hold on, you had to come back for seconds?
No, like I've never sat
he couldn't finish.
Jack, you know when the video 42 minutes, you only need the first 8.
Yeah, he spit the block on it.
Can you turn your mic up just a little bit, Smoove?
I thought you.
All right, hold on. Am I coming, or is it?
Whoa.
You sound low to me.
Yeah, he's still on it.
Does he sound low to y'all?
Not really. No, not really.
It's,
Oh, is it just me? Okay, because y'all both sound higher than him. Let me see if it's Discord.
I'm on PlayStation. Let me know if I need to adjust mine.
No, you sound fine. Just trying to get the levels.
You're swaggeroo.
Okay, that's
Come
good.
on, bro.
You're fine now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to entertain you for another Sunday. Little bit more news than the past couple weeks that we've had to work with. Nothing I really care about that much, but we here to entertain y'all, since apparently all of you hate your jobs and you need entertainment and a distraction during the week. That's what we're here for. So we're gonna try to be efficient today. No lacking, no prolonging, no bullshit, no falling into traps by dumb niggas. We're gonna get to it, get in and out like a bank robbery. Jack know all about that. B and E's, yes sir. Don't leave no trace of evidence.
Definitely don't.
You think Jack would be the getaway driver, or he'd be the distraction in the room?
Nah, I think you need I've never seen like the big dude be the getaway driver. For some reason, they always take the big dude inside in case, he the muscle. He might be, he might need some muscle.
I'm a law.
I feel like he'd be I feel like he'd walk in and be like, "My blood sugar's low, brother," and like he'd cause a commotion or some shit. I don't see him being the muscle.
Yeah,
He's too sweet of a guy.
Nah,
See,
Jack can definitely be the muscle.
I'm a nice guy. Alex, no.
Nah, because sometimes when the other dudes get in there, they start fucking around and doing dumb shit, wasting time. The police on the way, they start doing. Jack will keep them in line. Come on, you stupid ass niggas, let's go. We got to be out. he
Jack.
They're gonna run and show up on the radar.
That'd be me. Hurry the fuck up, you fat piece of shit.
Fire.
We gotta run the GTA 5 heist with Bond. See how they go. Just some practice runs.
See who plays what role in the robbery would be hilarious.
And Bond would be the nigga for the getaway car. He pull up on a moped. It's like, nigga, why didn't you go get a 4-door lick? Go on some dumb shit.
I could see Smoove being the getaway driver.
I'd be the guy that said the getaway car leaves at 5. You show up at 5:01, we gone.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. Who would be the dumb nigga to do something stupid, get us all locked up?
Move.
Nah, Smoove.
not.
Smoove play Forza. He plays Forza. He gonna get us out of there.
Drive us to the police station.
Bond would be the one to fuck us up. On the way out, his ass guy would get stuck on the door or some shit. Like, it'd be something random on Bond's person that would fuck
You gonna
us
tell
up.
me you gonna put it in the relevant files? They gonna search that shit up? I can see that.
Fire. Oh, man. This is Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 416. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, all those audio streaming platforms that you need. You want to support our podcast, patreon.com/Weapon Wheel Podcast. You could become a channel member hitting that join button on your YouTube screen. Also hit the like button to support us. You know, some Patreon perks that are on there: After Dark, Planet Xbox episodes early, access to the Weapon Wheel Discord. You can submit Weapon Wheel trivia questions and gaming questions that we'll answer live on the show. And if you want to submit your gameplay to be featured during the podcast, like what you're looking at right now, a link is in the description for that. You can just drag and drop your gameplay in there. I'm BG, the host, one of the greatest guys you can have on your team if you're playing any game. Well, you know, world-renowned, best teammate ever, right?
When we find out how to pronounce that word, we're gonna say
what
that.
does renowned mean?
Well-renowned. That's when, you know, that's your
said it
profile.
again.
That's when
I've never heard of this word, renowned.
Renowned, BG. Renowned.
Man, fuck y'all talking about. Everybody loves me because I'm a great teammate, and that's my reputation around here. People love me to death for it. You know, I've guided many people to victory. Yeah, that's who I am, by all accounts. Any objections? No objections, right? Okay.
You don't play games no more, so I really don't have an experience with you. Multiplayer was.
Well, all right. They don't. Anyway, that's Smoove, the best bot. That's Alex, the nigga you might mistake for the guy that's trying to hijack your plane. That's
Thanks, BG.
You're welcome.
Is that why he's not on camera anymore?
You know, wanted by the FBI, trying to stay low key. That's Jack. You know, Big Musty. You know,
Don't call me that.
The Round Freak. All the other aliases, y'all know them. You know. That's Bond. The mayor of what's that town called? Fuck Niggaville or something?
Wow.
No, it's not called Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. Mayor of Hate, I guess. And yeah, that's our cast today. Blandrew said he's gonna be a little bit late. He said, I'll be on 12 minutes late. I'm making a protein shake. Who the fuck does this guy think he is?
That's
Yo, why can't niggas just do shit like be on time, do shit beforehand?
They don't respect it here. They don't see the level of importance of what we're doing here. Jack takes shits. Blandrew makes protein shakes. Alex just does zesty shit. You know,
Nigga, we got a 45-minute long intro. We roll
down
this time to go.
podcast, man. You might need to clean yourself out. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong
Yeah,
with that.
a 45-minute intro should be like, no, I use all my intro time to get here on time.
Fire. Let's get to it. I ain't trying to stay here all night. All right, let's talk about some irrelevant news that nobody really probably cares about. Let me see. Smoove, I saw on Twitter that you said you're enjoying Suicide Squad, actually.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Okay.
I've been playing it. I downloaded it today, and you know, I was like, let's see what's wrong with this game. And so far I haven't seen what was wrong with the game, which leads me to a rant about gaming critics. I said critics and like journalism as far as gaming. Why is the meta on video games is negative first? Do you guys feel like that talking heads and gaming media like kind of just more so set the stage for like negative outlook on video games? Because I'm looking at a lot of games that I haven't either touched because the outlook was like, no, nobody's like really fucking with this, right? And then I ended up playing it like months to almost like a year or so later, and I'm like, what the hell? And And I'm getting the sentiment like with every game, usually from like a publisher, like a big publisher that people don't like, typically, EA, Ubisoft, or if a publisher's been great for so long, they finally pick a game that they need to hate on by this publisher. And then they kind of just start creating that negative stigma about it. I feel like Suicide Squad, and I think I might have had some takes about Suicide Squad that were negative. I think I played the beta or so. I didn't really care for it at the time, but I only paid like a small portion of it. But playing the game from an overall standpoint, I'm not sure what the problem is. And I've been playing by myself. I haven't jumped into any multiplayer. I obviously didn't touch any in-game content. I'm just, as far as the package that is there that you're intended to play when you first boot up the game, got past the trial, the intro, whatever, and I'm in the meat of the game. I'm still trying to figure out what's wrong with the game, what makes this game less than stellar. We know it's not Batman Arkham or anything like that, but the game has a relevant, decent story. So okay, that's not the problem. Graphically, it looks decent. Gameplay, it plays pretty well. So I'm like, what is the bad meta on this game that makes it not good? And I bring this up because I see that people doing the same thing of what they did to Suicide Squad to Star Wars Outlaws. So when it come out, so right now Star Wars Outlaws is about to come out, but there's this negative stigma that's out there, pretty much portraying this game as going to be like bad. And I think with the press and the negative energy that's out there, a lot of people already made their mind up that, hey, I'm not buying this game because the wave is it's not good enough. Either the girl's too ugly or it's an Ubisoft game, so it's Star Wars cloned in The Division or some shit like that. So I don't know. I think I like talked all over the place, but I start to see that trend with like certain games coming out by certain publishers. Is like people kind of dive in, they kind of run with the like, this is essentially bad. And I feel like Suicide Squad kind of was judged unfairly. And so now I'm at the point where I was like, well, damn, I could have jumped into this like day one.
Question: did you buy this game?
I don't think so. No, I think either Addict bought it because we game share. Because I don't even know how it got in my library because we weren't. It's not on Game Pass. Gotham Knights was on Game Pass. I was looking for that game. I went to download that game and I saw that I had Suicide Squad. So I like, let me give this a try because I know I didn't play the full game. I only played the beta. So. And
did you beat all the Arkham games?
No, absolutely not.
What Arkham games did you beat?
None. The closest one I got to beating was the last one, Arkham Knights.
Well, then now you can understand why people.
Arkham Knight. Yeah,
if you go from the Arkham games, what Rocksteady created then, and what they put out with Justice League, then you would know why.
But the thing is, Arkham Knight and Justice League are two different type of games. They're like I would consider they're different genres.
I could tell you that Rockstar put out some shitty ass games. That any good developer put out some shitty ass games. That's why. When you become a developer and how do I say this? You reach a certain, like, for example, From Software puts out a game, whether it's a Souls game or not, even with Armored Core, there's a certain pedigree that people are expecting. And what Rockstar was putting out compared to what they put out in Justice League did not measure up. Rocksteady, yes. Cock shaky.
What the fuck? What, for those looking at the camera, what did he do with that camera when he said that?
That name crazy as hell.
That's the craziest name flip he's ever done.
Cock shaky.
Cock shaky.
That's wild. That's
cock shaky.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a good time, but I don't know, bro. That's
yes, sir.
I mean, to me, playing the beta or the demo, whatever it is, it did feel like just a generic third-person shooter to me. It felt very generic, and just wasn't fun to me. But do I think like overall, a lot of games when they're first seen, like the perception of people kind of like starts negative? Yeah, I think so. But I think that's because, to me, I think the gamers now, I feel like there's a lot more grifters in gaming now, because I see them complain about and critique games on shit that, like, I don't think the old era of gamers would give a fuck about. Like just weird shit that has nothing to do with the impact of the game, and it's always like politically charged, and just a bunch of bullshit to get engagement on Twitter about. Like, you know, when I see people complaining about the yellow engravings on parts of games where you can climb or you can shoot, I'm like, bro, what are we doing here? This is what we're complaining about, yellow engravements in games, like just dumb shit that doesn't affect the game at all. Like, I'm like, bro, we're cooked. Like, y'all are just grifters complaining about dumb shit. So yeah, I think there's a lot of those people that they find a whole bunch of stuff to nitpick about modern gaming that actually isn't a problem, and that they make it their whole personality. Like, they create whole channels off of it. Everything wrong with this game, or just shitting on every little thing about a game that doesn't make it good or bad. That's people's whole entire channel and personality now. So there's just more of that. But I do think Suicide Squad is mid.
I think you should give it another try.
Salute.
Well, BG, isn't that your personality of your channel?
No.
Complaining about how Sony doesn't have multiplayer games, complaining about how all the PlayStation fans accept anything, complaining about this, complaining about that.
No. I complain about things that actually matters. I don't complain about yellow engravings on a game.
Complain matter, but what they complain about doesn't matter.
I think Smoove is going to end up saying he don't like this game. I got a feeling, because some of the stuff in the game,
DEI Deadshot and DEI Mr. Freeze or Mrs. Freeze.
Yeah, you know Mr. Freeze, a gay Asian woman in this game, right, Smoove?
Really?
Yeah, I feel like you wouldn't. You really, I see how you talk about certain shit. I feel like you wouldn't really.
She's Asian.
Yeah,
she's a gay Asian woman. Yeah, gay Asian woman. Yeah,
and gay
with short dyed hair.
Yeah.
And then when you see Deadshot is black despite being white in the last 3 games.
Oh my goodness, yo! I'm playing a game right now that that they literally I feel like they only did this to the game just so they could like make it so that they can show people that you can be whatever gender you want. So I won't say the name of the game, but it's coming out soon. And the main character and the partner, they're clearly like, you know, it's girl on girl type thing. Even if they don't try to make it obvious, it's obvious. And then the structures that you're dealing with, these like people, they're like these creatures native to this island. And the biggest point they made about these creatures, these beings, is that that's the first thing they teach you about them, is that they don't have a gender. I'm like, why? Like, so it did the lady you had to play as, oh, well, how do they reproduce? What? You're just gonna have to find out. Like, really? It is like, okay, I am almost certain this game was drafted and created like by whatever the group was, the DEI, the Sweet Baby. And I don't have really smoke for them, because I do like to see like, obviously, color in video games. But the thing I hate, and you guys hear me say this time, is like when they put us in the game, they make us weird in the game. Like, it's like we're not like normal, we're weird in the game, and that's the thing that drives me nuts about it. So, but yeah, that game's coming out in a few days. I don't know if I'll get to review it because I'm not enjoying it.
Man, you got like an echo, Bon.
That's Bon's inner thoughts.
Yeah.
That could be Alex. I think that's Alex.
No, that was
me. I ain't talking.
Oh, somebody.
Okay. Also, like, a lot of the lore in the game doesn't make sense because certain characters are using Green Lantern rings that would never be able to use Green Lantern rings. It's just a complete bastardization Well, like I said, go watch that video I sent you guys in the group chat. Like, again, game developers used to make games for men. Now they make games for irregulars. So it is what it is.
All
Ironically, the only company that isn't making and targeting games to irregulars is Nintendo.
Yes, sir. How's it going, everybody?
This guy.
What's good, bro?
What's up, Blandrew?
All right.
Up, Smoove?
So I don't know anything about this website, but this title says the best ROM hacking website is shutting down after 20 years. ROMhacking.net. So they said it has like ROMhacking.net, a longtime resource for video game, fan translation, and homegrown fixes for classic games, is shutting down. The site administrator announced on Thursday. So this is probably, they're saying this is like one of the biggest sources and archives for ROMs. Yeah. Anybody know anything? I mean, this is kind of blessed red territory, so I don't expect us to have much to say about it.
I'm gonna try to get my blessed red on. This is horrible, but someone else will come up with another one, and we will prevail. That is all.
Sounds
Would
accurate.
say that.
That was actually spot on.
Yeah, I think you would say that.
Yeah. So cool. Xbox 360 store shut down this week.
Tragic.
Moment of silence, I guess. Salute. Send off.
Yeah, moment of silence.
Shit is still backwards compatible. You just got to buy the physical now, yeah.
Yeah. So that means prices are gonna go through the roof on those some of those games, dude.
Wait, question to Smoove. So the 360 games, they're not on the store that you'd find on the Xbox One X.
What?
Like you couldn't buy a 360 game on the store
Xbox
on your
Live Arcade stuff or what?
It's essentially, so pretty much any game. Actually, let me just go to the store right now. It's the entire storefront. Now you can still actually, let me test this. You should still be able to buy like Xbox 360 games that are backwards compatible on the Xbox One, Xbox Series store.
Okay, that was my question.
That you should still have access to. And it looks like, hold on.
Because Jack, remember when you had the PS3, you were literally going there to get like lost icons and games that you couldn't get, right? At one point.
Yeah, something like that. You're not gonna be able, but the games that's only digital that was on 360.
So the arcade shit.
Yeah, so that might have only been on 360. You're not gonna be able to get that nowhere else. Them shit's just gone.
Yeah, you can still buy, like, for example, I just looked up like Fable like 3. I could buy it. That's a 360 game, but like all the other stuff like that weren't backwards compatible. And this is the reason why I didn't go too crazy, because I know they kept doing like sales and whatnot. But it's like I'm not gonna buy a 360 to play some of these games. Unfortunately, I'll miss out on some achievements, some games that I've never played. But majority of the known games are backwards compatible, so that shouldn't be an issue.
All right, cool. Rest in peace, 360 storefront.
Yep, the last good console of Xbox and Halo.
Mm-hmm. And also rest in peace to Game Informer. So this is the only thing you'll get when you go to their website. Like, you can't access anything else from their website now. I think even so they shut it down, Game Informer, and laid off all their employees. And some of the employees, according to Twitter, found out the same time we found out. And you can't access any of their previous stuff that was on their website. It just all brings you to the one page that says, after 33 thrilling years of bringing you to the latest news, reviews, and insights from the ever-evolving world of gaming, it is with heavy hearts that we announce the closure of Game Informer. From the early days of pixelated adventures to today's immersive virtual realms, we've been honored to share this incredible journey with you, our loyal readers. While our presses may stop, the passion for gaming that we've cultivated together will continue to live on. Blandrew, our panel preservationist that cares about old shit.
Preservation.
First of all, I'm going to you. When have I ever When have I ever like said I'm the game preservationist guy? That's the PC gamers.
You care about old shit. I'm going to you. This is
All right, what's up?
this is essentially like an ancient artifact. You care about them type shit. So I'm going to you, sir. What do you have to say? And why didn't you help them stay alive?
First of all, I don't really have anything to say. Like, it's unfortunate to see Game Informer go because I think stuff like this is just cool in general and is kind of, it's kind of like old school gaming still living on. But now that it's dead, it's kind of just like, well, now I guess everything is just going to be via the internet. But I didn't support it because I don't do gaming magazines like that. Not to say I have an issue with them, but I already collect enough games and, DVDs as it is. I don't need another collecting thing to, be spending my money on. I respect it. I don't have anything
been gone
negative
for
to
a
say
while
about
now,
it.
BG.
Yeah, that died in the Wii era.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Did you buy those?
No.
Oh man.
My question
Guilty.
is, does my GameStop like power membership like the price decrease? Because I still get Game Informer magazines. Like I still I enjoyed getting them. Like even though it's like I get the information like live, it's the nostalgia of it. I have to have a collection of Game Informer magazines and like a toolbox that I made. But I was getting magazines up until like recently. But I'm just curious to see now what happens because that's the only reason why I keep, re-subscribing to my GameStop membership is for the magazine and the little discount I get on used games or whatever.
You said it's the price for your GameStop gonna go down.
Remember the GameStop being a pro membership?
They own Game Informer.
I'm just shocked you still have a GameStop membership.
Yeah, because I still have a local GameStop and
they got you on a 360 deal, bro. No pun intended.
Clearly.
Netflix don't drop their prices when they take a movie off, nigga. You about to steal? How much you pay a month?
Yeah, they probably gonna make you pay the same thing. Honestly,
might charge you more, nigga.
Because they going out of business soon too. So they're like, listen, might as well take this nigga money.
No, but the thing is, I had just renewed you pay. I don't even think you pay monthly. You buy it like up like front.
You're
I pay for the year. Essentially,
they're gonna send you a booklet with some empty pages, nigga. There you go. That's what it is.
That was my favorite magazine.
Hold on, Smoove. Was you the nigga that was getting game insurance on like Black Ops 2 and shit? You was doing that shit at GameStop?
Man, that was such a scam.
Nah.
I gotta salute I gotta salute GameStop for that. That was the most insane scam they was getting. Like insurance on a CD?
On a disc, bro.
Well, to be fair, if you moved your 360, it would scratch the disc. That's why they got
You get the perfect circle around the bottom of your disc.
That's it sounds so insane to me, bro.
Bro, I'll never forget. I was with my friend, bro. He bought a sport. I think he bought UFC or some shit. The first UFC, got the insurance. I was like, why would you buy insurance? And he looked at me with a straight face and said, you never know. Bitch, it's a seat. Like, what are we talking about?
The fuck,
it's
bro?
a PS4 game. What the fuck? I couldn't believe it.
I can only imagine. They probably never really. They probably took all that money and they probably had very low percentage of people actually like come back and take advantage of that insurance.
Oh, of course.
That's the whole point.
Yeah. I mean, insurance in general is like that now, honestly. Like most of you'll never reap the benefits of how much you pay into any insurance.
Yeah.
It's all a scam. So
if I'm mistaken, I think if you broke if you actually bent it or broke it, it wouldn't work. I think it was like a scratch type shit from the console or something like that. It was a weird thing. I was just like, bro, if you break the shit, it's not gonna count.
Because I had a friend when the GameStop rep was telling him all the stuff you can do. Yeah, you break it, snap it, whatever. We replace it right here. And he was like,
so
really?
they did do that. Okay.
He bought it, he opened it, broke it, and asked for it. and
it worked.
Yeah, you break this.
Okay.
GameStop also had this very, I guess it's because they were worried about people selling them games, stolen games or something. If you brought them a brand new game in the wrapper, they would not take it.
Yeah, you gotta open it. Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, which is weird. It's like
I think I'm thinking of.
Well, they made you open it because they knew because they could take the value down, automatically lose value. It was some like I hated the way they treated freaking games, bruh. Like that's the one thing I hate about GameStop is that going in there, right? A new game would come out, right? And I have to take a collections of, some of the games that I had and just hoping, please let them give me $27 for this one. Right?
Oh my God. Smoove. There used to be a website. There used to be a website where you could calculate it, my nigga. They would do like we're gonna multiply by 0.2 or some shit like that and divide.
I remember that too. That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in 2010, my mom heard me playing Liberty City. What was the DLCs for GTA 4? Ballad of Gay Tony. I had left the TV on and the radio was playing. And she heard what they were saying on the radio. It made me take all my M-rated games to GameStop and trade the bitches in. Do you know that the only 3 games I had when she did that was Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, Little Big Planet, and like one other random ass game, bro. I'll never forget that shit.
I know you
bro.
said you said
Nigga, that was like 40 games, bro.
You said you trade in all your games or just the M-rated ones?
All the game. It got to where I even traded the games I didn't play at all because at that point I might as well get some money from it type shit. But nigga, I had at least over 40 PS3 games, bro. She made me trade all that shit.
I know you said, God,
nigga, what? I almost ran away.
Nigga had a knapsack with the stick in the with the stick in the red fucking bag attached to the stick, nigga.
Nigga, that was depression. I was on that calculator app saying, how much could I get for this?
That's crazy. Blandrew, how are you liking Tomba?
It's cool. I've been playing a little bit of it. The only thing I really don't care for is the jumping. I think he jumps very weird and he has a pretty bad forward momentum. But outside of that, the game is pretty cool.
Great. I mean, I liked Tomba when I was a kid. I beat the first one. Never got around to playing the second one. Never played it, but yeah.
Well, they got 1 and 2 out right now for the PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and I believe PC for $20. So that interests you, definitely check it out.
Yeah. Something I would never play in modern times, but great classic game.
I mean, it's like a kind of a pixel looking type of game. It ages just fine.
Just because I'll never pass up on an opportunity to shit on Sly, I would definitely play Tomba before Sly.
You're ignorant man, BG.
Just had to take that opportunity to shit on that stupid raccoon game. Anybody played that Visions of Mana demo?
Not yet.
Like 5 minutes and then I turned it off.
Oh shit.
Not your shit?
Nah, it was kind of just like I felt like the combat wasn't buttery enough to my liking, so I kind of just turned it off and moved on to something else. It was a very stiff type of game, and I typically don't like playing JRPGs that just drop you off in the middle of a story segment. You have no idea what's going on. They just drop you in this ice world and tell you go, and then you're just slashing a bunch of enemies. I mean, I'm sure the full game is okay, but I just wasn't a fan of it. Felt kind of mediocre.
What was that one that came out a few years ago? It was another
Trials. Wait, Trials of Mana.
Okay. It was that one. All right. Yeah, I saw some people on Twitter saying they loved what they played, but unfortunately, respect to them, salute. It's the usual suspects who just like everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
especially the Square Enix games.
Put a name on it, BG.
Nah, I'm not putting a name on it. I love them guys. Love them to death. Great people.
Put a name on it. Put a name on it, coward.
I'm just saying they love every. Listen, I'm jealous of them. It must be great to love every fucking game that comes out every goddamn month, every single day. Like just everything is fantastic. That must be a great life. Just liking everything.
What that channel start with?
No, you see, I'll be messy.
Oh, okay.
You said we didn't.
I love all these people. And great people, salute. No disrespect.
Black people shouldn't lie, BG.
Y'all stop shooting at these people, okay? Y'all stop that. Y'all being
shooting at them. We all love them. Outside of maybe Alex, but
you put a name.
Huh? Wait, who I hate? I don't hate nobody.
Put a name on it, brother.
I'm a suburban.
Xbox Series X and S are getting a price increase in Japan only starting August 15th. I would say what the yen amounts is, but I'm like, we wouldn't really understand what the fuck that means anyway.
Oh my goodness,
So-
BG. What's the yen amount? I'll put a yen to dollar converter in.
100 yen is $1, right? Ain't that right? Something like that.
Listen,
More or less,
I mean,
yeah.
See, I mean, I didn't even write it down because I'm like, oh, it's yen. Who cares? Like, we not over there. Let me see.
Who cares about Xbox in Japan? Why is this
Another reason I didn't write it down because it's like, bro, it wasn't selling before. It ain't gonna sell now with price increase.
They didn't even sell the 360 in Japan after a while. Like you had to import that bitch. I'm surprised they still selling the Xbox now. Don't nobody buy them shits in Japan.
Yeah, the 360 though was the best selling console in Japan, or the best selling Xbox in Japan.
And that's crazy. Yeah. Like I said, they weren't even selling them after a while. You had to import them shits.
Yeah. Let's see. See if I can find. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Xbox Series X. It's going to American dollars. That's $454. The S is going to $302.
So it's just standard price then.
Yeah, it seems like that. So it was 406. So it was 406 before. Now it's going to 454. That's the X. S was 257 and it's going to $302. So there you go.
Standard X is still $500, right, Smoove?
Yes.
So not like any of this matters. Like who cares? It's not selling anywhere. So salute to Xbox.
Great topics, BG.
Hey man, you know,
you said cares.
Yeah, you know I don't try my best.
Yeah,
I'm just here killing time. Hey man, I'm just trying to get to that
Man brought up a topic and said we don't give a fuck. Like what the hell?
I'm just trying to get to that 2 hour marker, 2 hour and 15 at least.
All right.
You know?
Shout out to our sponsors.
Fake it till you make it, Queen.
Wait, is that why we've been doing long podcast? The ad requires you to be a certain link. Pause.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just here for the people, you know, providing them fillers.
Pause. That's the filler rock of the podcast. That's crazy.
Yeah. THQ had a showcase. Nobody watched it because it's THQ.
I watched it.
No, you didn't.
I did watch that shit. I didn't like it at all.
What's wrong with you? Why would you watch that?
I definitely did.
Nigga, what else is there? What else is there to watch?
Who would watch a THQ showcase?
Why did you put it in the title, BG?
Because I needed something to fill up 100 characters.
I damn sure didn't watch it.
I can tell you what it is. It's 40 minutes of isometric games that none of y'all are gonna play.
So here's
except
the games.
maybe Jack, because he's been on a side scroller binge.
Wreckfest 2, which is Demolition Derby, essentially. The Eternal Life of Goldman. Yeah, I can't even tell you what the fuck. It looked like some type of platformer. Titan Quest 2, some top-down shit. ARPG. Disney Epic Mickey rebrushed. Why do I feel like that game came out already?
Nigga, they
That's a remake.
It was a Wii game originally.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Epic Mickey, though, I didn't like that game. I played that shit. I wasn't fucking with it.
Yeah, I tried to
play it. Yeah.
That shit.
But did you play the second one or the first one?
I played the first one.
Okay. Yeah, but people put that game on a pedestal. I don't.
That shit was. I think because it was exclusive, bro. Like.
Probably.
And Gothic Remake.
No. That's a. What about the other joint, Darksiders?
Yeah.
I don't see nothing about Darksiders on this list.
Now, people don't know if it's a remake or a remaster or a brand new game.
Oh yeah, people was just saying they was hoping for Darksiders 4. Is that did they actually?
Yeah, they announced it.
They actually announced it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
You got a trailer.
I'm looking at this list and they don't mention a damn thing about Darksiders.
Yeah, he got a new teaser trailer. That was like the big announcement. Ain't that THQ on my budget?
I didn't even see it.
Yeah, THQ.
Let me see.
Yeah, that was the big announcement, BG. That was the big announcement.
Hey, BG, aren't you the Darksiders fan? I thought you would be keeping up on all things Darksiders.
Darksiders. I like 3. And I played 1. I didn't see this not on YouTube, Twitter.
Really?
Oh, because it's.
I tried to play the first one. No.
Let me see. Let me look at this trailer. Oh, it's one of those very ominous trailers. It doesn't really.
Yeah, it's a teaser.
Oh, okay. So they didn't show shit. That's why. It's literally.
That was like that big announcement, though, I would assume.
Yeah, but this is a trailer that's essentially saying, bro, we don't got nothing done yet. That's one of those. We'll see you in like 4 years.
Wreckfest 2 is the only one that I saw that Wreckfest 2 is the only one I saw that I was like, okay, this actually, I would like to see how this one comes out. I don't know if y'all played the first one, but
no.
So my last experience with Darksiders, just so people know this, they gave me a code early, right? A review code. I was liking the game, and I literally got up to the last boss. Lie to you not. And the game essentially put me in an infinite loop. And it was still in the review period, right? So the game wasn't even out yet. So, you know, you can give dev feedback and all of this shit. I gave the developer feedback. I literally talked like going back and forth for email directly with one, sent him pictures, video, all exactly what I'm experiencing with this infinite loop. Like I would beat a boss and then he would just keep respawning. They said they would look into it, fix it. They released like 3 patches. None of them fixed my shit. I'm like, okay, salute. Pieces of shit. So I never got to actually beat that game.
But you did beat the final boss though, right? Just respawn?
Yeah, it was essentially like it was either the last boss or
that. You bugging.
I couldn't see no credits, so you know I didn't.
Shit me.
Well, fuck it, man. Salute. Let's see. Avowed has been delayed to February 8th. I think it's February 18th, 2025. On Twitter.
Hold on, when's Avowed getting delayed?
February
2025.
Yes, next year. Can't be this year.
Damn.
Xbox said
time limits on these bets. Like these shits are delayed over a year, you lose.
Yeah. So on Twitter, Xbox said, and I'm gonna give them some benefit of the doubt because I'm assuming they didn't actually mean this. I'm assuming it's some like tongue-in-cheek type shit. They said, "Oh, we're delaying the game to give you some extra time to clear your backlog." I'm assuming I'm gonna give them some credit and assume that's a joke. Like that's some intern at the fucking keyboard bullshitting. Because you can't actually mean that's the real reason that you're delaying the game.
They meant it. They said that Xbox gamers have too many games. We're gonna delay it.
And
the only game they dropped this year was Hellblade, which you can beat in a podcast span of time. Respectfully.
Yeah. Now their roadmap this year is really mainly a bunch of strategy games. That with a confirmed date. Some people still think Indiana Jones is coming out this year. I mean, it could. But the rest are a bunch of like strategy games. And some Xbox dudes don't like when I say this. None of those games are being played by Xbox players, and none of the Xbox core fan base gives a fuck about those strategy games. Those games are being played on PC and are for the PC audience. Jez Corden even confirmed, I forgot it was Twitter or on his podcast. He said like Age of Empires 4, because it came out on PC and console. He literally said nobody played it on console. He said he saw the numbers, or the developers confirmed it to him. Yeah, nobody played that shit on Xbox. Nobody. Virtually nobody. And it's which makes sense. Like who would want to play Age of Empires on a console? But when I say that type of shit, like Xbox gamers get mad at me, bro. It's a strategy game. Diablo, yes, will have numbers on console because Diablo is so popular overall. But the bulk of those players are still obviously on PC. So nobody's playing these games on Xbox, bro. The core is on PC. So those games are not even for them. So it is what it is. Shout out to Xbox. I'm gonna wait till. Anybody else got any input on this before Smoove come back?
No, sir. Nope.
What I really think is they need time to polish the game.
Wait, my bad. I missed this segment. I think.
Yeah, I know. I just think they need time to polish the game because it was looking rough. So Smoove, all I said was, Xbox had, they delayed shit to
my most anticipated game from Xbox Game Studios this year.
Yeah, Avowed to February. I said I assumed they were joking about the backlog thing. I don't think they actually meant that. I think they were joking, and I think the game obviously needs just more polish. But that's a weird thing to say though. But
no,
yeah.
no, they think they have too many games
for the fall.
Yeah,
there's no way you really believe that, Smoove.
No, I don't believe that, but they believe that. So my thing is like, okay, so there's like they don't want to hurt Avowed because it's going to be crowded by too many third-party and first-party releases. And now, mind you, this is probably going to be the weakest holiday in like a decade or two, decade plus. So my thing is like, okay, it's too crowded for Avowed, but yet you're launching 3 back-to-back like fucking strategy games.
And Smoove, let me ask you real quick because Xbox fans be mad at me. So World of Warcraft, I think that's DLC, Age of Mythology, Aura History Untold, Diablo 4. Do you think the core Xbox fan base gives a fuck about any of those strategy games? The core?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Like, I forget that freaking Era and Age are Xbox like games or first party published. My thing is, I don't know why they keep putting out them shits. I really don't know why. Like, I don't know why they keep putting out those games. Like, in the fact that I was like, all right, so you're gonna put a bunch of those out in September. So that's a month of Xbox that I won't get to enjoy because I'm not interested in any of those games whatsoever. And then the games I am interested in still have no release date. Indiana Jones and then the expansion to Starfield. And I'm not interested in Stalker. They launched that and people like, well, you know, Stalker got delayed, so that meant Avowed had to move. Fuck a Stalker. I can wait to play that. I can wait because I'm not interested. The shit look dull, niche, and
have you ever
boring.
played a Stalker game?
No, that shit like only a senile nigga would play some shit like that. Like I don't.
Have you ever played
Joe Biden?
Have you ever played a Metro game?
I played Metro. I played all the Metros and yeah, Exodus was the recent one, right? Yeah.
Stalker's. I think Stalker was probably the last good PC exclusive first person shooter.
Can you inform me? Isn't that Stalker one of those like very difficult survival
super realistic sim
shooter sim? Yeah.
I mean, it can be. That's definitely one of the games I would say you would not want to play on the hardest levels because just stupid shit can happen to you, like random radiation and ghosts and like all kinds of wild shit.
So is this a game I have to manage my breathing?
No, you're on a gas.
Oh, you aiming this shit?
Yeah, because I'm about to say if it's not, if I gotta manage anything other than ammo,
it's not like Arma.
Okay.
But it's Metro to me would be a more scaled down version of Stalker. But I played all 3 Stalker games on the PC and very good games, very good mod communities. Like, yeah, like after the 3 what was it? Stalker, Chernobyl, Call of Pripyat. Let me look at my Steam real quick.
Actually, they just ported these games to Xbox. Let me.
I don't even know if you'd want to play these kind of games on a controller. Yeah, Clear Sky, Chernobyl, Pripyat. Let's see, I've got 25 hours in Pripyat, 38 hours in Clear Sky, 21 in Shadow Chernobyl. After this, I mean, you had Crisis, and I think, honestly, that was it for PC exclusive FPS campaigns.
Smoove, you told me this was supposed to be the year of Xbox.
It was
every year.
I was wrong. I was wrong. No, like the thing is 2024 was supposed to be. I thought 2023, you know, could have been good. I feel like obviously they fucked up with Redfall and Starfield. I think it got a bad rap. I still think it's one of the better games. 2022, the Xbox just kind of said fuck us. And 2020 they was like, you know, we're gonna kill them with nostalgia. But no, Xbox has had one productive like year since the launch of these consoles, and that was 2021. 2020 everything else has been like 2024 now is like an exact repeat of last year in terms of releases, except this year they got a little bit more niche games that people could put on the list of releases. A bunch of games we're going to list that none of us are going to play.
So they still haven't like been able to execute that one banger game a quarter that they've been talking about for a while. But for the rest of the year, obviously Stalker 2, the strategy games that we kind of talked about, or the RPGs, World of Warcraft, Age of Mythology, Aura History Untold, Diablo 4, Call of Duty 6, Flight Simulator 2024, that also has a release date. Call of Duty is October 25th. Indiana Jones, Starfield DLC, Towerborn are all TBA this year. So, and I wouldn't be completely shocked if Indiana Jones doesn't make it this year. I feel like I've been hearing about that Towerborn game for like 4 years.
Towerborn, bro, like that. I'm to the point. I'm so pissed off about this shit. I hate when fucking cartoon games take half a decade to make. Like, what are you doing? I hate seeing these games that like get revealed, right? And they look simple as fuck.
Is this a tower defense game?
Yeah. It's by Stoic, the same people that did like I think Castle Crashers and stuff like that. If I'm not mistaken,
I've never seen niggas hype tower defense games. That's why when people keep mentioning Towerborn, I'm like, who? Since when do people hype tower defense games? You know, like I'm looking at gameplay now.
And I'm sure it's gonna be good, but at this point, bro, like,
oh yeah, this is a 4-player co-op game. Oh yeah, this is perfect for Game Pass. Oh yeah, okay. I see what's going on here. This, you know, Jack, you know what this reminds me of? I don't know if you've seen gameplay of this. This looks like a bigger budget Castle Crashers, actually.
No, I do look like that. What's the name of it?
Yeah, but Castle Crashers is a beat 'em up. It's not a tower defense game.
Right, but this doesn't look like tower. This is a side-scrolling game, and they're not defending anything.
What's wrong with about the tower defense? But it just
okay.
It takes on that like that's what it reminds me of. But
this is Castle, and this doesn't look bad. I'm being honest, it don't look bad.
I don't think it's going to be a bad game at all. I'm just like, but damn, what's taking them so long?
Smoove, at least it will come out, which you can't say about Factions 2.
Indeed. But this is one of those games where
it don't look
listen,
bad.
I would try this. Like I said, I think it's not going to be like one of those big hit games or anything like that, but it's going to be cool when it come out. Let me see what was on the rest of this list. I feel like Aura History Untold, among all those other strategy games, is just going to get buried. Like I said, I feel like Indiana Jones could get delayed. Towerborn going to do what Towerborn do. The Starfield DLC, I'm sure it's going to be cool. Flight Simulator has
the Warcraft isn't even
audience
on console, is it?
You said what?
No.
World of Warcraft.
The Warcraft is a PC thing. It's not on Xbox, right?
Yeah, correct.
So I just feel like, Xbox is doing this great thing of being the variety, which is great. Listen, variety is great, but I don't feel like I said, I feel like I know what the Xbox gamer wants, and I feel like most of this ain't it. But they've accepted, a lot of them have accepted and championed that they love the variety of things, even though I feel like they're bullshitting, but they've embraced it. Variety. And catalog and backlog.
No, I will always admit, Xbox has a great deal of variety in their games. You know what I mean? And I do appreciate it.
Nigga is criminally horny, bro.
I mean, that's what Xbox fans like, dog.
That true, Smoove?
Yeah, but what good is variety? What good is variety if you guys don't even want said variety? Like, it's like when you guys beg for Banjo-Kazooie just to have a platformer when realistically we know that's not the type of game that you guys would honestly spend time playing.
No, I don't even like Blandrew. I said Blandrew.
Me either, dog.
You don't choose that was crazy.
Me either, man.
I don't like Banjo. I tried playing that shit a couple times, and I don't get it. So
another thing that I think is slightly overrated: variety. I ain't gonna lie to you. If it don't benefit me,
you don't like nothing, bro.
If Jack, you kind of hate variety.
You
do
definitely not the case.
Because there's a lot of genres. there's a lot of genres you don't play, so you don't like variety.
It's also a lot of games that I play that nobody else would touch.
Like trash.
I play great games, but
like, remember when he was on his whole Jack move indie phase, and yet he didn't want to play Witcher 3, like the greatest indie game ever?
I play great games. See, what I'm saying? When I play, what is this? What's the budget of this game? Oh, the graphics. Oh, fuck.
Jack issues that he don't like play games that he's not naturally good at.
They say that for all of us.
I mean, no one likes to play games they're not naturally. I'm naturally good at
Nah, nigga, because there's games that you'll push yourself to like. If niggas ain't good at Souls game, but they want to play it, they'll do what they got to do. But
listen,
platform, you know how they go.
I think it's cool, man. Like, I think everybody is guilty of. It's fine to admit.
I'm way more open as a gamer than you, BG. Let's be real about life.
No, you're not. I play more genres than you. The only thing I don't play.
Who's more fluid as a gamer? Who's more fluid?
I can't say that's
Jack. The only genre I don't really play are those like teenage girl simulators that you like. That's the type of shit I won't play.
Let's ask a quick question to see if people are actually on point. Alex, I'll ask objectively, who here on the podcast plays the most different genres of games?
It's either got to be you or Smoove or Jack. It's anybody except PG. It's just
I play PG. Let's go through all the. Jack doesn't really play RPGs like that. Besides Persona, most of them you don't play.
I'm playing another Craft Treasure right now. That's RPG.
You don't. Okay, you don't play most Souls games. You don't play a lot of RPGs. You don't play first person shooters.
I play a lot of RPGs. Young Souls was an RPG that you would never play.
Another Craft Treasure
is an RPG that you would never play. Persona is an RPG that you would never play. I played a Yakuza game that you would never play.
I beat Persona Tactics.
That you would never play.
I beat Persona Tactics, sir.
That's
another thing. You don't play strategy games like that.
That's false. Steam War Heist is coming out in 4 days. I pre-ordered.
Hold on, BG. Hitman Gold, Lara Croft Tomb Gold.
Those are all strategy games. I play tower defense games like Plants vs Zombies that you would never play.
I like Plants vs Zombies. Jack, you not finessing yourself out of this.
You like the FPS version. You like the FPS.
You not finessing out of this.
I don't play a lot of
games that you wouldn't play. That you didn't play.
Jack, you not finessing out of this.
I play platforming games that you would never play.
No, that's not true.
I play beat 'em up games that you would never play.
I love beat 'em up games. I beat the Streets of Rage. I beat that TMNT. I just didn't like River City Girls.
I beat Streets of Rage. I beat Streets of Rage 4. I beat TMNT. I beat both of those. The same ones you just named.
Yeah,
I play. You don't like a lot of roguelike games.
That's not true.
That is true.
Did you play Hades, BG?
I did. I beat Hades.
Oh, okay.
Did you platinum it like I did? Did you platinum it like me?
Oh, now we're going to platinum.
Did you play through it over 100 times like I did? You didn't? Oh,
man, I'll nut in that platinum trophy. Get the fuck out.
Whoa, what?
You didn't play Don't Starve. That's a roguelike game.
Ain't that a survival game? Like technically, Don't Starve.
I mean, when you die, you dead, my nigga. I don't know.
I ain't playing that. Jack,
another roguelike game that you would not play that I played.
Jack,
I can keep going.
More genres than you.
Blandrew, did you say I don't play a lot of genres of games?
I'm sure like in your past, but like whenever it's time to talk about games on a podcast, if it's not like, a Souls game or an RPG, you're typically nowhere to be found.
I'm more where to be found than you. I mean, the only games I don't play are Battle Royale, rhythm games.
Okay,
and MMOs.
Bond just plays them 6 months later.
I don't play them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna give the Walking Butternut Squash some bail. He's been better over the past couple years revisiting the shit that he plays.
I do play Grand Strategy, but I choose not to. Not because they're not good, but because I know they'll ruin my life.
If I got a rank, if I had to pull a rank, who plays the most variety of games to least?
Builders, flight simulators.
I got a lot of games on my trophy list. I'm looking at the BG.
I'm gonna put. Because Bond just plays the games late, but he'll play them. So I might put Bond first. Then I might actually put Smoove because he just
hold on. In this case, to play a game, I don't count it unless you beat the game.
Oh, well, I was just saying play. Because Smoove will try anything.
If you're just trying something on Game Pass and not completing it, to me, that doesn't count.
Okay, that's why I was giving Smoove credit, because he just tries anything on Game Pass.
Look at all these games I played that BG would not play. Alan Wake 2,
Oh,
I played Alan Wake 2.
Life is Strange.
Let BG finish his point first, Jack. and then
But
you can-
okay, I would
let's move over me. Go ahead.
absolutely, because okay, I would put Bond first, Smoove, then me, then let me see.
I'm gonna read all these games that you ain't never played. That you refuse
I'm
to play.
actually I might put Alex before you, then Jack, then Blandrew.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna name all these
Blandrew,
games.
I'm sorry, you last.
I'm gonna name all these games I beat on PSN that BG refused to play. Starting off, we once again another Craft Treasure, Alan Wake 2 that you didn't beat. Cookie Cutter, Guilt, you won't beat. You don't like Callisto Protocol. Life is Strange, you don't like.
I beat it.
Shantae, you don't like. I beat all these games. Persona 5 Strikers, you don't like. Okay,
That's not true. I don't like Persona mainline. I don't mind Strikers.
Fist, Forge, and Shadow Torch. You say you weren't too fond of. All the Ratchet and Clank games. Moving Out. River City Girls, you just
I
say
beat
you didn't
Ratchet
like.
and Clank.
Jack Move is a game that you did not play.
Wait,
a lot of
is the
games
game called Jack?
His namesake. Most of these
the
games
developers-
I'm not playing are just like some indie obscure shit.
Oh, now it's obscure when you don't like it. It's obscure when
It's
you don't like it,
indie
right?
shit, bro. It's not because
indie.
the reason
The
I won't
Quarry,
play them is not.
You don't like the Quarry. You don't like Until Dawn. Young Souls, you didn't play. Pumpkin Jack, you didn't play. All these games.
Most of this is indie shit. This is indie shit. It's not
Power Wash
the
Simulator,
reason.
Power Wash
The
Simulator.
reason, Jack.
None
The
of
reason
these
I
games
won't.
got bad reviews.
Jack,
None of these
Jack, the
games got
reason
bad
I won't
reviews.
play
You said no
most
one.
of these games is not because of the genre. It's because they're indie games. And it's not that I don't like indie games. I just think the indie version of these games kind of be ass.
So you
yes.
just said I don't like indie games, and then said they tend to be ass. All these games have good reviews. None of these games are bad.
I like the genre of those games when they're made by a non-indie developer. Yes.
So you don't like indie titles.
All right, hold on.
A lot of them I don't. Yes.
I got a question. Okay,
Chris?
I
Critically
just
acclaimed, you ain't
looked up
played.
the top games of the 2010s. I'm just gonna go through this list of games and have you beaten this game or beaten games in these genres. Okay. Last of Us. I mean, if you haven't beaten it, just say I. If you haven't, Last of Us. Everybody's beaten it.
Yep.
So that's one on Blandrew. No. Red Dead Redemption.
Wait, that doesn't mean that
Go through the list. Red Dead Redemption. I.
Yep.
It's looking shaky.
I
Breath of the Wild.
I didn't beat that.
I.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
I
Portal 2.
I ain't beat
Repeat that. Repeat that. I didn't
Portal
hear the game.
2.
Well, I beat that.
Mass Effect 2.
I.
God of War.
2018.
Yeah.
I
Dark Souls.
I ain't beat that.
What's going on here, Blandrew? Elder Scrolls 5. I.
What'd you just name?
Elder Scrolls 5. I.
I
beat
played a
that,
decent
Blandrew?
amount of it, but I haven't beaten it.
Red Dead 2. I.
I.
You know what? In fact, I'm just gonna, we're gonna skip over this. I'm gonna put this into an Excel chart. And then everybody's gonna fill this out, and we're gonna come back to this later in the podcast.
One thing Bond gonna do, he gonna use that degree on y'all, boy.
But that's why, see, people thought I was crazy. That's why I put Blandrew last, because Blandrew, my thing is, listen, you play a lot of the games you play, but the mainstream shit that most people play, you don't play none of the third-party games. So that's why I put you last.
Hold on,
This is gonna be a good experiment.
We're talking about John.
Bond, Alex.
Yeah, and the
Blandrew.
most popular games, the most popular third-party games, that's a bulk of different genres, and you don't play them.
That's not that. I wouldn't say
genre.
that's true. I wouldn't say that's true.
We're talking about genres right now. Just because I don't play, God
Well,
of
we
War
can
doesn't mean I'm
extrapolate
anti-
what you've played to the genres. So
Most popular games only really three genres.
Yeah.
You got
I know, don't
shooters,
worry. I'll make the
adventure
list.
games, and RPGs.
I'll make the list, and then we will go through it at the end.
We just talked ourselves into a
Wait,
collapse video,
let me
yo.
get this straight. So you like God of War, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you despise Platinum Games.
Certain
Talking
of
to
their
me?
games. Platinum Games is either a hit or miss for me, because I love Vanquish, and I even played that Transformers game. They just make half of their games are ass, half of their games are good. That's how Platinum works.
Okay, so just because I don't like God of War's hack and slash doesn't mean I don't like Bayonetta, I don't like Devil May Cry, I don't like, Astral Chain, I don't like The Wonderful 101. So again, I played every genre Bond mentioned, just not games within that genre.
Okay.
Well, that also a
salute.
different argument because you were like, "Oh, Bond doesn't play any games, so we won't put your money where your mouth
No,
is."
I
right
said
now."
when it's time to talk about. I said when it's time to talk about certain games on the podcast, the only ones you ever really show up for are the RPGs.
like Elden Ring, one of the
And
biggest games this year, right?
An RPG that doesn't
Like
dispute what I
Final
just said.
Fantasy VII, one of the biggest games this year, right?
Bond, what are you?
Oh,
I'm trying to
right.
understand.
He's saying you only play RPGs, but that's what he's trying to say.
It's getting funky in
Those are the
here.
biggest games, but BG, are those not the two biggest games this year so far? What's the bigger game in 2024 outside of the Elden Ring DLC and Rebirth right now?
Helldivers 2.
And Helldivers, yeah.
He played that.
Yeah, I said RPGs and occasionally a specific shooter.
You play Valorant, Blandrew?
Blandrew's a specialist.
No.
I'll give him that. He specializes in certain types of games. I never have to guess if Blandrew played something or he didn't.
Thanks.
Yeah, he's like the
there's a
nigga that brings the
reason of-
dynamite to the bank heist. He just got, the pyro.
Yeah, he's the demolitionist in the group. Like we
Yeah,
know that nigga. He's here to blow some shit up and
There's
do
a-
nothing else.
So you got the thermite and shit, yeah.
There's a reason people look at certain games and be like, this is a Blandrew type of game. It's not necessarily that, it's a genre that I can't get behind, but you have to present it in a way that I can get behind it. Like Hi-Fi Rush, so many people hit me up about that game when the trailer first dropped, and I thought it was a cool game. It could have been a whole lot better, but that is a game that would typically grab my attention, not God of War.
Blandrew, are you the and I could be mistaken with somewhere else. You like when there's a strong female black lead, right? Is that you or somebody else I'm thinking about?
That's BG.
Okay, gotcha.
No, I never said that. I
Yeah,
don't
but you
care.
always pick a
Damn, you
black
hate
woman
black
that-
women. What the fuck?
No,
BG?
I don't. I'm one of those people.
just
I'm
saying,
one of those
every time
people
a
who
black
don't give a
woman-
fuck.
Oh, okay,
Every
gotcha.
time a black woman presents herself, BG's always all over her
fuck?
picture. Am I
That's
right or am
that's
I
not
wrong?
true. Bro, I was one of the first people to say Forsaken looks ass. You can't put that on me.
So when Uncharted, you don't play as the black chick on Uncharted?
Yeah, in the spinoff,
You
yeah,
don't play as
in
the
the
black
Lost
chick in
Legacy.
Rogue Company?
Actually, no, you don't play as her in Uncharted. Actually, that you play as Nadine.
Black chick with the
I mean
fro,
Chloe.
BG. You act
Chloe,
like
my
me.
bad.
In Uncharted
play- you
4,
don't- you
when you play
They all look the
multiplayer
same
games,
anyway.
You don't play as the black girl in Uncharted. No.
You could have swore there was a black chick with a
No.
fro and Uncharted running around.
No,
He talking about
you-
Nadine.
she-
He's talking
He's talking about
That's-
Nadine.
that's
No,
the
you don't
enemy,
play
though.
as
That's
her.
not a playable character.
Yeah, she's just an NPC. You would know this if you played more games. But no, you don't play as her.
No, I'm saying, but you can play as her in the multiplayer, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, sure, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I literally just said that whenever an opportunity presents itself to play as a black woman, BG is all over it, not me.
That's
Do you
not
play as
accurate,
Nadine in
but okay.
the multiplayer, BG?
I did. I played as a bunch of different characters in.
Did you play
multiplayer,
as
but
in Rogue Company? Was it the black chick?
Rogue Company? No,
We
actually, no.
fucking got him. Oh,
no.
fucking
That's
got him.
the black girl in that game is like one of my most hated characters because of her abilities. Actually,
did you play Cyberpunk?
I don't like Cyberpunk. No.
Did you play it? Did you play it?
It's a hard game to ask.
I'm
people
literally
to
I'm
play.
literally the king of I don't care what the color or of who the main character
Or
is. I'm the
gender?
king of that shit.
You just want to love
Exactly.
freely.
I don't care. I
Jack.
never be caring about that
What's
shit.
good, brother?
When BG posted that Marvel Rivals gameplay, who was he playing as?
Damn, who was he playing? Oh,
I played as because
Mm.
Storm is a great fucking character and she's a omega level
Blandrew.
mutant.
Look, BG.
The fuck?
Hey,
Blandrew.
what is that? Is that booty hole brown? BG?
She's an omega level mutant. Why is
We
BG
fucking
playing
got
as
him.
Storm, one of the strongest mutants
Hey.
in the universe?
Blandrew. What Blandrew's saying is
No, he's
backing it up.
not. nah,
I'm
no,
not
he
gonna
hasn't
lie,
proven
when-
anything.
When Blandrew cook you, nigga, he do it with such effort, like
That was
such
no,
grace.
it
I
was
like
it
when
was
Blandrew
terrible.
cook.
He's
Ugh.
this is terrible.
I like when Blandrew cook
And
y'all,
I
nigga.
also
like
played
that.
and I also played as Star Lord in that game too.
So you like white
Storm
man
is
too?
just one of the better
Yeah.
characters.
Has awesome powers. Who wouldn't want to play as Storm?
Like, that's what I'm saying. She's literally one of the better characters of that game.
Look,
I-
dude,
I-
There's always,
fuck, is she
an
black?
excuse, Blandrew. There's always an excuse.
Come
Hey,
on,
black
stop
was-
it.
black girl magic.
Most times I see you playing a multiplayer game where a black woman is available. That's who you pick. There's
That's
nothing
not
wrong with
accurate
it.
at all.
I'm just addressing.
I mean, I would love
I'm just
to. I
addressing
would love to
Alex's-
think of one besides Rivals and Uncharted.
Don't
I
need to be
didn't even
ashamed,
play with
brother.
Nadine
We
like
talking
that.
about we talking about black
No,
queens,
she
brother.
can control the weather. Who wouldn't want to do that if they could?
Like
We talking about that Booty Hole Brown Bond. We saying he chooses black characters when he can because he loves black women.
No,
That's what he gravitates
it's just,
to.
it's just not true. I think
You
if you
saying
go
he
look
don't
at
love
most of my
black
multiplayer, no, I'm not playing as a black chick. When a game is announced, when a game is announced with a black lead, most of the time I be saying it's gonna be ass because they always make the black lead when the game is gonna be
BG,
ass. I've said that.
BG, Discord is asking who you played as in Concord.
In Concord, it was the dude. It was the dude who's a plant, and he could like teleport himself where he puts plants and shit. I played as that guy.
That character doesn't have a gender, BG.
Oh, well, my bad. I didn't know, but yeah, I played as the plant dude or the plant.
There goes your job.
The plant them. But no, I definitely didn't play as the black chick because she was like a sniper style, and I'm like, this game is like too close quarters. It doesn't even have sniper lanes, so her character never even made fucking sense to me. Blandrew,
Your
you
wife
can't
know that
get
you don't
me.
fuck with black people?
No, y'all can't spend this on me. So try again.
Oh, okay.
Try again. So no
Wait a
Blandrew.
second. Try again, kid.
Oh, Tick, you talking about Rogue Company. Apparently, he never played as a black character on Rogue Company. Apparently, we'll check the footage.
There's one black character in Rogue Company, and funny enough, her ability was just to run really fast and nobody could detect her. So no,
So
I
she
hated
was-
that shit.
It's
You were the
crazy.
hood
It's
vendor.
crazy that I know there's a black chick in Rogue Company because I feel like that's the only person I've ever seen him play as, Alex.
Smoove, is that
No.
a kid cuisine?
Yo, Blandrew, you know if I Blandrew, if I boot up Rogue Company right now, it'll show you the hours that you have as each character, and I guarantee you she's my least played character. I could pull that up right now, and you will feel crazy.
BG, you go first, fill that out, save it, and then send it in, and have the next person fill it out.
My most played character in Rogue Company is definitely the Russian guy. His name is slipping me right now. It's a Russian guy with a mask. So
Slipping in you. Oh, you talking about the nigga with the metal mask? And it start with a D. Pause.
I can't remember.
Dima. That's the name, right? Dima.
Yeah, it was Demon. That's what it was.
I should not know that. I did not.
I don't know. Blandrew's thinking about somebody else because I'm definitely not that guy who's like, oh, black female.
Even Tick is in the comment section right now. He said, "I swear he was a black girl on Rogue." Like, I'm not making this up.
Y'all gonna make me install this game and show you the hours,
Yo.
and her. I promise you, her hours are going to be the least I played with.
I really don't care, but I'm just addressing Alex's original point that the person that I typically see playing as black females is BG, not me.
Yeah,
No,
black girl
it's
joy.
definitely not me. It's definitely not me.
BG,
And Cook doesn't know what he's talking about.
When you get a second, open up the Excel, finish it, and then pass it to the next person.
Okay, where you sent it on?
And it better not stink when you pass them. I'm put your
general.
scent on it.
It's just simple. Make every
Okay.
cell green or red. Green if you played it, red if you didn't. Just add them all up at the end. I hit 24 of the games, so slightly
Damn.
over half.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. I don't even know how we got there. But I had Black Myth Wukong written down for some reason. It's coming out this month. I don't really
I'm so
feel
excited.
I look forward to that game, but I don't necessarily feel like hype about it. Just like I play it when I think I don't know. It's just
Actually, I got to change that. Mine's 23. For some reason, I completed Horizon.
I'm just not hype. I look forward to playing it, but I'm not like, oh man, excited it's
Now-
coming out this month. I just don't feel nothing. I feel indifferent.
Now, Jack, you're a fellow Souls type player, yeah? Are you not excited? Or you just kind of when it comes out?
I'm looking forward to the game.
Didn't they say it's not a Souls game?
Yeah, it's what they
Oh, it's
said.
not?
More
It's a
like-
boss
more like-
run?
more like- yeah, it's more like a God of War game.
Well, same thing with Jack.
But they also said it's a boss rush game, and then showed you going and like fighting like regular characters. I'm like, how the fuck is it a boss rush game? You got regular enemies.
Would it be
you die.
like Well, Neo's a Souls
I
type.
guess they saying it's like a Cuphead type, like you know what I mean. It's a few areas that you got to get through, but it ain't nothing crazy.
Boy, that shit look fucking fire, bro. I can't wait.
It definitely does.
Let me know if my internet start getting shaky or anything.
Cock shaky.
Making mistakes. I'm at 22. I'm fucking up.
You buying it, Wukong?
Yeah, I am. You don't got to worry about it. Put your wallet down, Jack. I know you never picked it up anyway.
I bought a majority of the games, man. I was trying to see if you're gonna pull your weight, man. Thank you, brother.
Jack, tell that nigga the wallet too heavy to pick up, nigga. You couldn't if you wanted to.
Fuck, like, yeah, bro. Slip out the hand. No, I'm lying. I'm broke. Man.
Fuck me.
It's bad, brother. It's bad.
What the hell? Did this get removed? Yeah, there was this report. I didn't believe it at first because, for one, it was translated from a different language, and they be translating shit wrong. But I did wait until I saw Insider Gaming report it. The Phantom Blade Zero developer, the report is the Phantom Blade Zero developer said that nobody plays on Xbox. Who needs that platform?
They don't.
Essentially, something like that.
Damn.
But
was that a fake story? That was a fake story.
Everybody can complete the Excel chart and send it, and I'll just compile it. So just do it at your own leisure. You don't gotta wait for BG. Just everybody do it themselves.
I'm still not sure if I believe it's a real story or not. But like I said, I waited for I just waited for other sources to report it, and other sources did, like Insider Gaming. And yeah, he literally, according to them, he said nobody needs Xbox. Could be false, but it's an anomaly. Apparently, an anomaly.
That's definitely true. Like, if you think about it, if PlayStation or Nintendo was gone tomorrow, there'd be a lot of developers that would be screwed. If Xbox was gone tomorrow, would there really be any developer that says I need them or we're out of business? Probably not.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't know if he actually said this, but all the outlets are reporting that he did. So, Smoove, I don't know if you saw this. I'm not sure if this is if this is true or not, but the Phantom Blade Zero developer, they're saying that he said nobody needs Xbox. I just kind of have a hard time fully believing that. You said he didn't?
No, I saw that. I don't know if he said it. It was translated. So if he said that, I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised, but
because I don't know if because it just wouldn't be business smart to. It wouldn't hurt you necessarily. I mean, their game is PlayStation only, and Xbox consoles aren't selling, so I don't think it would hurt you. But I also wouldn't necessarily just put that out there either.
They do nasty work over there. The culture is different, so they can talk shit. You don't have to worry about relationships and cancellations and stuff like that. So.
Oh, but recently we noticed that some media outlets, this is 27 minutes ago, recently we noticed that some media outlets have claimed to have interviewed an unnamed developer from S-Game at ChinaJoy, who seems to have made some statements regarding the release platforms and strategy for Phantom Blade Zero. We want to clarify that these claimed statements do not represent S-Game's values or cultures, as we believe in making our game accessible to everyone, and have not ruled out any platforms for Phantom Blade Zero. We are hard at work, yada yada yada. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just didn't make any sense. I'm like, I don't know. I just never believed it. So there you go.
Oh,
apparently they didn't say it, or they're cleaning it up. Either one. Cool.
Yeah, because the source was an unnamed dev, right? So
yeah, anonymous.
They really can't deny it.
Yeah. All right. What do I got left? Well, let me read some super chats. Okay. Well, this I think he just hasn't changed his name because I think he tried to get me before with this name, but this one isn't even that clever. It's very obvious, and it's not that. It's I need a man, Okay, I'm just saying it because I noticed. If I notice your name and you trying to get me, it doesn't count. But Anita Man donated $1. Appreciate that. Clean Frame. What are y'all's take on the gun user in RPGs.
On the what?
The
Somebody
gun
that
user.
uses the gun in RPG.
Yeah, kind of like the archetype character, the one that uses the gun in RPGs.
I really don't prefer them outside of Barrett.
I don't mind them. I mean, they're just the range. I just see them as the range character.
Like,
I don't
what
think
was that robot in Coder? HK-47. Yeah, I never used him.
I don't think they've necessarily evolved well in RPGs. Like, I think they could have done a lot more creative shit with the gun user. But essentially, they're just another range character, like the archer, essentially, shit like that.
You know why I don't use them? Here's the honest reason why I don't use them. It just looks absolutely stupid when you're playing with Barrett, for example, and you have a fucking chain gun and you're just unloading hailstorms of bullets into people and they just don't die instantly. It just looks off-putting to me.
Yeah, I think, and obviously depending on what type of RPG it is, whether it's turn-based or more real-time or whatever, I kind of see them as more of a support character too, because they're at range. You could use them to also buff the other characters and shit like that. They typically stay out of harm's way. So you could
Gunblades are also lame.
I do think
my
those
only
are whack.
issue.
I thought the
My only
gunblade
issue
was
with,
so cool.
The only time I hate using a gun in an RPG type setting is when the enemy doesn't make sense for why I'm shooting him so many times. Like Division 1 and 2, that shit was fucking mind numbing. Shooting a nigga in a baseball jersey. Yeah, bro. I'm like, at least I had this nigga wear some
Body
thick ass armor. Yeah, bro. Like,
that's why I played that game for like a minute. Like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, as long as it's believable.
No dude in a freaking sweatshirt and a hoodie is gonna take 3 clips of machine gun fire. Like, I'm good.
Unless his name is Next Gen. Yeah.
Gunblades are kind of just dumb to me. It's kind of like a contradiction. It kind of defeats the point in some ways.
It would definitely break her hand too.
Yeah.
What's going on with this Excel sheet? Ain't nobody filling it out.
Where'd you put it in the general chat? Hold on.
I'm hosting. I'm reading.
Thought you put it in the.
You good to get it.
Cobb Sanity. Jack reminds me of Trey Rags because of the do-rag and glasses.
Thank you, brother. He's successful though. It's different, man.
Very.
Is he still making videos? I ain't seen him in a minute.
He definitely is.
No, he's still making skits and you're getting crazy views off of them shits.
That nigga keep deleting his fucking account. I feel like I kept seeing him make new accounts, but
he keep getting
banned or
off of
that's
platforms.
what it is.
Yeah, banned.
Yeah.
Yep.
Diddy 266.
Hey.
Smoove bad for gaming. No child left behind.
Damn.
All right.
Looks
random.
Yeah. Andrew Wilkins. After 360 and all of its fans. There never was prejudice, toxicity, and sexism gaming fandom until Xbox fans arrived. Well, that's not true, sir. You can't put that on Xbox fans. That's wrong. Y'all corny, said. Happy belated B-Day, BG. You share the same birthday as my homie. No, you trying to get me. No, I see it. But I'm going to read it anyway, because I noticed it. My homie, Dixon Maez. That was funny. That's funny, bro. That's funny. When is the next WWP meetup?
Yeah,
No
BG,
idea.
when is it?
No idea.
BG
I
don't
gotta-
fuck with us like that, man.
I gotta. There's some work I gotta get done on the house before I'm inviting anybody over. Gotta fix up the backyard. Emmanuel A1. Xbox delayed Avowed to give it that UE5 makeover and to let our boy Haranobu. Is he trying to get me? I'm not. He might be trying to get me. Haranobu Saguchi. Haranobu Saguchi win
That's the
2024.
Final Fantasy creator, BG. Hironobu Sakaguchi.
Okay.
It still sound
It still sound flagrant.
freaky as
Sakaguchi
fuck,
sound crazy.
Hey, BG, sock my Gucci.
That sounds nuts. That's what I thought he was trying to get me.
That sound like a fire clothing brand though. I'd wear that. Sakaguchi.
Like a fire.
Win 2024 Game of the Year with Fantasian Neo Dimension. Avowed got 2025. No. When is Fable coming out?
2025.
2025 fall. It's 2025, so it might be fall.
Fable. The best chance Xbox got will definitely be with Fable next year for Game of the Year. It won't be.
Wait,
Avowed,
but are we saying that GTA is coming out next year?
Yes. But here's the thing: do GTA games really be winning Game of the Year like that?
Not to my knowledge. No, I don't remember.
Like I don't even feel like 4 or 5. Like
yeah, Red
they
Dead lost to God of War too.
They got some Game of the Years from certain publications, but like I don't think they're usually like a shoe-in. Like they're always nominated, but winners, I don't think they're like natural winners of Game of the Year. So
I think Metroid Prime 4 has a really strong chance next year.
That depends. If it's coming out on Switch 2, I'd say yes. If not, I'd say no.
No, even if it still does come out on Switch 1, I think it's pretty much locked in as a Game of the Year contender.
How much you betting that's going to be
Hey,
locked in?
I don't understand this.
Hold up, Smoove, I'm trying to conduct business.
How much do I think Metroid Prime is going to be a Game of the Year contender?
Yeah.
I'll do 100.
At the Game Awards for next year?
Absolutely.
When's this game come out?
If it makes it in 2025, yes.
I was just about to get your ass too, because I know Nintendo likes to delay shit. Metroid Prime 4. Let's see. Release date 2025. What comes out in 2025?
I mean, we barely know what's coming out this year.
We got GTA, we got Doom, we got Rise of Hydra, Pokemon. Yeah, we don't got shit now. Blandrew could be right on this one.
Metroid is going to be like a game when it comes out.
Andrew
Excel
Wilkins.
sheet doesn't work
for Game of the Year release.
Andrew Wilkins.
like
Blandrew plays easy games for virgins only.
That's
What the hell?
That's uncalled for, brother.
Yeah.
I still don't see any of y'all filling out that Excel chart.
I just got it to download.
You didn't make it a live document though. You made it.
Doesn't need to be. Just save yours and re-upload it, and I'll upload it. It doesn't need to be live.
Okay.
I'll edit it once you put it up.
Cody Bishop. Why does Bond say DEI when that's coded racism? Oh God, can we not get into this? It's gonna take too long.
Coded racism.
I mean, it definitely is coded racism.
Wouldn't DEI be racism?
No.
To give people opportunities based on their skin color and ethnicity?
No.
How not?
Because that's the equity part. The equity part is they're not giving you opportunities based on your skin color. That's not what happens.
I'll tell that to the Asians.
That's a bastardized version of what DEI is, and they've
tell that to the Asians that can't get into med school with the best grades.
Right. Sure that's happening in droves.
It is.
Okay. And yeah, I'm sure it's because of black people or DEI.
Not just because of black people, but because they're trying to include people instead of taking the best people.
Yeah.
What are we doing, guys?
That's not what's happening, but yeah, I ain't gonna spend time.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I'm very for real.
Okay.
Ruffle Mutt. Shout out to MHA 2014 to 2024. Thoughts on the series? What the fuck is
My
MHA?
Hero Academia.
Oh, okay. Salute.
Never
like
seen
I don't know
Come on,
why you
BG.
just
Never
come on,
watched.
bro. Why would you just write MHA like we would just automatically know what that is?
He probably don't got the extra $3 in his pocket right now.
That's
Oh
what
my
it-
god.
Yeah, go
certain
ahead.
things,
Broke shame
certain
on-
things,
broke
you,
shame on
you-
BG.
certain
So-
things you can't abbreviate and assume people know what it is.
BG, here's how far DEI has come around because
Oh,
now it's come around to benefit white people more than it is other people. Asian American students are less likely to be admitted to selective colleges than white applicants with similar academic qualifications.
Oh no, what are they gonna do?
So this is what happens when you don't just take the best people, because now you're trying to fill out quotas. And yeah, apparently now there's quotas of white people and, like Tarek said, legacy admissions. And legacy admissions would be DEI. That would be inclusion.
Blandrew, what do you think about MHA?
I don't watch it. I think Bond is probably the only one here that watches it. My Hero.
Thoughts? My Hero Academia?
Academia. Come on,
I stopped
Academia.
watching after Endeavor and Hawks beat that Nomu, and it fucked his face.
Fire.
Literally fire.
Yeah, we're not very much an anime podcast, so yeah, that's all you're gonna get. That's all you're gonna get, Rufflemutt. Sorry. Jazzy, hold on. You wait, Jazzy. JMG. At my local Sam Club, there's a display with the PS5, Switch, and Asus ROG. Who's missing?
Is it VR? Because that's not true.
He's talking about Xbox, guys.
Oh.
Yeah, he's taking a chance to shit on Xbox. Well, I guess Xbox is missing. Jazzy Jefferson, ankle grabber Wilkins, a PlayStation meat handler. Oh man,
PlayStation meat handler.
I
Now,
love
who we
that y'all.
talking about?
Andrew Wilkins.
Oh, ew.
Hey, I salute y'all. I love that y'all pay money to take shots at each other. Keep doing it.
Show me your PSN account. Where Jazzy at, man? That's my boy. Where you been at?
All right. Let me go to see if we got.
Jack, you think Jazzy's a vigilante in his city wherever he lives?
I can see that. I can see him dressing up like Blank Man and shit, just like
You didn't pay for that Chili's gift card. It'll be something like real petty crime.
pulling the boot off his hip, a mechanized joint, smacking the fuck out of somebody.
Hopping out of a Kia Soul to fight crime is fucking crazy.
Kia Soul.
Mafia Quad. Trivia question. In the game Bloodborne, which of the following is not a possible effect of using the Carol rune? I'm pretty sure I never used this rune. Okay, so is it so here are the options. Not possible effect of the Carol rune. Is it A, increased physical defense, B, gradual HP recovery, C, additional blood echoes from defeated enemies, or D, immunity to frenzy? Oh, I actually know this one.
Bro, I'm trying to remember what that bit looked like. I'm gonna say,
I never played Bloodborne because they don't have a 60 frames version.
They're talking about runes overall, right? Or is it a specific one they talking about?
The Carol rune, specifically that one.
The regen of health.
I guess
I ain't played that shit in so long.
I'm gonna say blood echoes. I don't remember which one that is.
Frenzy.
It's
I'm
immunity
gonna go
to
regen
frenzy.
of health.
It's immunity to frenzy.
Bond was right.
I don't remember what they look like.
Because I and the reason I guessed it was frenzy because there's not that many situations of frenzy in Bloodborne, from what I remember. I don't remember there being that many frenzy enemies.
When you go to that place, they got them alien head motherfuckers. That's like, yeah, bro. It's mad enemies over there that can frenzy you, bro. It's like a real big head dude, like alien looking.
So hold on, you played Bloodborne, Jack?
I got the platinum.
So why have you not played like Elden Ring or Lies of P or anything?
I got the platinum in Lies of P.
So then why have you not played Elden Ring?
I don't want to. I mean, I don't know what to say. I played Dark Souls 3 before I didn't beat it, but shit look lame, bro. Matter of fact, I like Lies of P more than any FromSoft game I've ever. Believe it or not, they out FromSoft. The shit is sad. But niggas is too scared to say that Niggas too scared to say that. Hey, Bond, when you play Lies for you'll see what I'm talking about, bro.
I need to get on it.
That's real
My
gaming
current,
right there.
my current gaming is FF7, then catch up on Legend of Heroes and Sea of Stars, and play Helldivers in the meantime. Blanche, you ever beat any Trails of the Sky yet?
Still slowly making my way through the first chapter.
Hey, you've been playing that game for like almost 4 months now.
Very sporadically though. I just got to the academy to where they want me to do this play, so they had the main character dress up as a girl and the girl dress up as a guy. You know what I'm talking about?
The academy where?
In Trails 1.
Who's in your party currently?
The girl, Estelle, her brother, and some girl with a rapier.
I thought you said something else.
I hate the name of that sword. No, I hate the name of that sword.
You said something else, dog. What
That's the one with the curly handle and it pokes, right?
Yeah, it's like what do I assume it's like an English sword? No, but I hate the name of that sword. I think they need to change it because, like, bro, you
call it the E-Stock.
Okay.
You're talking about Chloe, the purple-haired girl.
Yeah, like with not from the orphanage, but that like oversees the orphanage and all that.
Spoil anything, so
yeah.
Weapon Wheel Zookeeper in Red Dead Redemption 1. How many Vanderlyn gang members are you required to hunt down in the story? Is it A
7.
3, B 2, C 5, or D 4?
Oh, 5.
It's Dutch, Bill Williamson. Damn, I know who else. The other dude, you killed him in the. I'm gonna say it's like 3. I want to say. I'm gonna say
That's
3.
correct. That's correct. It's
Yeah,
Bill Williamson, Javier Escuela, and Dutch Vanderlyn.
That's the one. That's the one. Javier. That's why you went to Mexico, ain't it? On my buggy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Damn, I love Red Dead.
That is bro. I need to get the
fucking game.
PS4 version, bro. That's 4K 60, bro. I need.
Oh, new stream alert, folks.
That game's too fucking long, man. I don't know, maybe.
You just played Persona for 7 years talking about it's too long. Stop.
And
this.
I got 2 more Persona games to play, man. I got to make time for them, bro.
You back on your streaming schedule. You on a good roll.
I have been streaming a lot lately. People ain't been tuning in, though, Alex. It's gonna just be me and you and that motherfucker.
Did you
talking about a crash treasure?
I ain't beat it yet, bro. I'm close. I think I'm close to the end. That's a long game, bro. That's a long game.
No, I thought that's why you stopped streaming it, because you beat it though.
Speaking of waiting to play games, you beat Persona 4 and 5, right, Blandrew?
Or not 5 yet.
God damn.
Persona 4, fire.
Nick
Absolutely. It's in my top 10 of all time.
Yes, sir.
Knick-knack. First of all, let me say my bad for last week's trivia question. I want you guys to choose only one to answer from the list, not every single one. Thanks, though, for answering all of them despite the mistake. Anyway, for today's trivia question, excluding crossover titles, how many games have been made based off the recently concluded series My Hero Academia? Is it
not again
6? Is it 6, 8, 10, or 14?
6.
I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna
say 14.
10 a lot though. Damn.
I'll go 8.
14.
He said, according to the exclusive Wikipedia page, there have been 10 My Hero Academia games.
Let's go, baby.
I wonder how many Dragon Ball games there's been. Let me Google that.
Too goddamn much.
Smoove.
Too goddamn many.
You're not supposed to be talking about Dragon Ball no more, Alex. You know about that.
I got banned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
they put you in your
back.
places. I'ma still
Fall
talk shit
back.
about it
What
because
do?
I ain't pussy.
Bruh. It says the list of every Dragon Ball video game, there's 82 games.
Damn.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's why I
They
think it's
probably count,
insane.
like, shit like that
The
too.
Game Boy Advance and shit.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Weapon Wheel Zookeeper.
Oh.
After seeing the backlash from Suicide Squad's Miss Freeze, the DEI designs of Concord characters, and more, do you think that consulting companies like SBI, this fucking question again, like SBI and pushing inclusion is backfiring on the gaming industry? I saw something recently about Capcom brute forcing 15% of their management to be women. Not sure if it's true. but they already on track. Why usher in changes like this?
Here's a question I have for this question, which is dumb. I know I hate doing this, but why aren't they like consulting people like us that actually play games, that could give good ideas to improve games?
Bro,
well, it honestly seems as though like a lot of game developers typically don't like the people that buy their games anyways. It's just something that they have
I agree with Blandrew. Like BG, throw it out there. Weapon Wheel Consulting.
I got a slightly different opinion on this, and I was watching Solid Cash as they shot to them, and I mean, Rev brought up a good point. Like, if you look at people that play games, now the people that like spend a lot of money on games, they fucking children, bro. And kids, if you under a certain age, you ain't never played the games we talking about. You grew up playing Fortnite and all this other bright, colorful shit. So that's what make the money. That's what all the kids are playing. Roblox and all this shit. That's what they gonna make this shit look like. They not finna make nothing look like Gears of War. Like, the only shit that's gonna come out looking like Gears of War is Gears of War. The only shit that's gonna come out looking like Halo is all this new shit. It's gonna be Apex, all this other colorful dog shit, bro.
No, they're talking about like, like all the characters are like got some type of pronouns to them. Everybody's more feminine and all that. And
I put all that shit in the same category if you ask me. I mean, all go back, you know what I mean? Like, this just the time we growing up. I mean, the time we coming up in, bro. Pronouns is a big thing. Fucking colorful hair. Look how they made Miles Morales.
Game development pisses me off because they do so much tertiary shit that has nothing to do with the quality of the game. Like,
yeah,
I don't give a fuck what color people are, who's fucking who. Like, it doesn't matter.
It's added details that didn't nobody. Bro, I really blame Overwatch for that shit because they have to do that shit. Like, it just when like the game that didn't have no story, then did you know this person's gay and she's gay too and this guy's retarded? Like, okay, are you bro? That's the game, my nigga. Like,
I think they really, bro. Other than the only way I can see them doing that is for the cosplaying community.
Yeah,
I really don't see what anyone would gain from that other than somebody feeling seen when they embody that character or some dumb shit. I don't know.
I mean, if you in that community, you gonna be like, oh, that character such and such. Okay, let me go play the game. I fuck with that.
Right.
I salute that. That's it.
I mean, my take on this has been consistent. I don't think this is any consultancy agency making the entire industry be this way. It's the developers themselves. When developers are quote unquote left-leaning, liberal, and
that video I sent you just proves it. A lot of the people in the higher ups are regulars.
Yeah, for the lack of better term. For the lack of better term, what a bunch of you would consider woke.
They got a man in a dress making Tom Clancy games.
So my point has been there's no overarching woke Eye of Sauron telling them to just shooting a woke laser, making them do shit. The studios themselves are like that. Just real quick, think about it. Do you think like there's a bunch of conservative people getting into game development, or is it the niggas with blue hair and gauge earrings signing up to be game developers? I think it's mostly one-sided.
I think you're right, but I think they bring in these consulting groups to confirm what they're doing. Because I'm pretty sure some of these, I'm sure Jim Ryan, all these niggas, bro, what the fuck? Like, what is this character? Like, because a lot of these gaming execs, they from the old era, my niggas. So when they see this new shit, they probably like, bro, what the fuck you doing? What is this, bro? And then they bring it, okay, here's SBI. They saying what we saying. People fucking with this shit. I think they bring in people to confirm what they doing, bro.
I wanted to ask that because, like, how did we get such a complete 180 from what the Xbox 360, PS3 generation was to what we have now? And like I'm not gonna say like all those developers just got wiped out. I'm sure a lot of them are still there, but the way they present their games are totally different than the way that they did them back then.
I mean, so there's a lot of churn in the industry. So like we're talking about 15 years from the point you're talking about to now. So I would assume a lot of those people are like, some of them are still in charge. But a lot of them are definitely gone now. And yes, I think the other side of it is blaming Fortnite. I think Fortnite is to blame for a lot of this shit. I do. I think it's Fortnite's fault.
I agree.
I think it's the success of that game definitely brought on a lot of the colorful shit. and all that
Yeah.
kind of comes with it. So I blame Fortnite.
The most popular games are all colorful, bro. Minecraft, Roblox, Fortnite. Ain't none of this shit photorealistic or trying to be. All this shit is happy-go-lucky rainbow sunshine, my nigga. Like, that's what people gonna make. Like Overwatch too. Like Overwatch ain't no realistic. That shit cartoony as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're cartoony, but they don't typically go for like, push for pronouns in games, to push for women leads and all types of stuff in gaming. Like that's something completely different than Minecraft.
Overwatch, dude.
Well, yeah, Overwatch.
Yeah, they was going.
I guess
crazy
you could say
with that shit.
Overwatch was the turning point and
That's
stuff.
what I was saying. That's the one that really started.
Early
this shit.
PS4, early PS4, Xbox One was still kind of reminiscent of the 360 PS3
Bro,
generation, and then
when they put Trace on the cover of Overwatch, niggas like, oh, is she a bad bitch? Whatever. They like, oh, yeah, well, she's gay, right? Like, where the fuck did that
Yeah,
come
they
from?
had a problem with her showing her butt or whatever.
Yeah, and then they just start assigning other characters. And then I was like, bro, do this game got a campaign, a story? Like, why are they doing this? Like, they just start going crazy with that shit.
I blame Overwatch for that type of shit too. Like, I don't need my multiplayer to have a fucking story. I think that is the most pointless shit in a multiplayer game.
Campaign?
A story. Like, if you're a multiplayer only game, you don't need a story.
I can't agree.
You don't need a story, bro. You don't. I'm sorry. Like, get out of here.
The only
with
reason
that.
I'm disagreeing is because I think Concord would benefit from having some type of story.
I don't.
I think it would. Because we don't.
You know what?
One of the problems with Concord, I don't give a fuck about them characters. I don't know we don't even know if they men or women. Like, it's a nigga that make rooms. Like, who the fuck is this? Why do I care about if he die or not? I don't care about them characters.
And just to
bro.
clarify, I'm not saying these games shouldn't have a single player component. I'm saying if you
mean
are a
lore,
multiplayer,
like lore and shit,
yeah, if you are a multiplayer only game, I really don't care for you to force what would be in your single player to be in your multiplayer. If you're going to have a single player type lore, make a single player or shut the fuck up about it. I don't care.
I agree with that.
Question about the maps. Would playing the single player, because I used to always play the single player first and then multiplayer, would playing those single player maps in online ever enhance that for y'all? I used to like doing that.
Yeah.
Seeing like the single player levels and now we actually playing multiplayer on that bitch. I like that. Uncharted, Call of Duty, Battlefield, like a bunch of those.
I mean, I said that's one of the problems.
Yeah, that's classic. That's classic game design. Like all the major games we had, all their multiplayer maps were inspired by the levels you went through.
And I said that's why a lot of that's the problem with like a lot of the multiplayers now is the game the game and the laws of the game and the lore are being set up in the multiplayer. What you really need is a single player story to set up the laws of the universe and how the shit works. And then when you translate it to multiplayer, then that's when it becomes good. Because then they're looking at because then they're like, oh, look at this map. We can turn this into this. Oh, how our game plays. Oh, now we can translate this into how it works in multiplayer.
Yeah,
a lot of the best multiplayer,
even the weapons and all of that.
Each map had a story. Like the thing is like when we played those games, it's like we knew what we did in this level during our experience, and you almost want to ask these multiplayer games, they should probably shoehorn just a freaking a campaign, a short campaign, just to like at least have that like that lore to it that they can bring to it.
They can't do that no more. Remember when Battlefield 3 or 4 did that, and niggas was complaining about how much money and time they spent on the campaign that nobody was playing.
They found out, again, like you said, the Call of Duties are the word, the Battlefields are. They found out, okay, we don't have to offer this half of the game, and niggas really ain't gonna say too much, and we gonna save money, and we ain't got to do none of extra shit. This. That really, and that's what kickstarted that. Because remember, when we go back to traditional multiplayer games, there used to be a story component and the online component, right? And it wasn't all this games as a service shit. Then they realized we can cut off half the goddamn game and charge more money for it. We can charge continuous money for it without offering the full game. Let's do that, my nigga. Like, of course, all this shit is like, it's all the same shit, bro.
So, yeah, I just think, but I stand by the belief, and I think this is the best hope we have, that things go back in that, things go essentially in a circle, but in like, just repeat themselves, reverse. So what was old becomes new again. So I do think the gritty shit that we're used to during like the 360 PS3 generation, I do think those will. I don't think it'll be the most popular shit again, but I do think those will make a comeback and have a new resurgence. I think all of that shit will be have a resurgence.
We had 2 chances, bro. We had Days Gone was supposed to have an online component and Factions 2. We didn't get neither one of them. You had shit like World War Z, but I don't really people's fucking with that. But.
All right, Alex is tapped in.
Yeah,
Jack, Smoove, Blandrew.
I said mine already.
Where's yours at?
Okay, can y'all tell me where this shit is at again? Because I really don't remember where Bond put it.
I see it. They got this. I got this. I got it.
Yeah. Someone put it in the group in the DMs or some fucking.
It's in the general chat. Just scroll up like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, I can't look at the general chat because then I go off the the games
hold on, I could put it in
the YouTube
DMs,
screen.
Man. I could put it in
then
the
it
DMs.
moves.
Hold on.
Yeah, put it in the DMs. All right. There was some more super chats. Jazzy. Oh well, Andrew Wilkins first.
Can I put?
Oh no, before that. Emmanuel Essex, watching y'all from my black job. Team Cheeto Bandit. Salute, brother.
What?
Hope you enjoying that. Hope you
You
enjoying
can't
that
put
black
files in
job.
the DMs like that. That might be.
Oh, you can't? Email it to me.
Hell no. God damn it. All right.
Yeah, nigga, do some work. Andrew Wilkins, Jazzy. Sony always beats Nintendo far as total games sold, market share, and sales attachment rate. Deal with it, dork. Clown. I don't know about that total. Unless you're talking about third party. I guess he's talking about third party also. He must be for like total games sold. That must be what he's counting. Hey, y'all argue amongst yourselves. I ain't getting into that. And then Jazzy Jefferson said, Andrew Wilkins, the cowardly dog using buzzwords. Y'all keep fighting. I love it. Storm Legend, Jack and Blandrew, what's your favorite gen?
PS3.
Gen 6, PS2, GameCube, Xbox, Dreamcast, Game Boy Advance.
I'm with Blandrew on that one.
Okay. Sensei J Dot. Whoever sent that super chat about diversity topic, I hope you experience Snowfall episode 3 when he drags you to the room. Oh my god.
Oh my, is that season 1? That nigga sick.
God. When he drags you to the room, or he who shall not be named, yeah, I grabbed it. Yeah, I know exactly what episode he's talking about. It.
Now, one of those actually sounds pleasurable.
Wow, you sick for that? Well, boy.
He who shall not be named.
Oh, last topic. Last week I said, I think it was last week or the week before, I said, yeah, no more layoff topics because we don't care about most of y'all and these layoff topics are getting boring. And then Bungie announced layoffs. So let me go to these details. So Bungie is shrinking from 1,300 people to 850. 220 people have been laid off. 155 are moving to Sony Studios, somewhere under the Sony umbrella. And 75 are moving to a brand new established PlayStation studio to work on a new game. Other details. Apparently, drop my mouse. Apparently, everybody hates Pete Parsons is the CEO at Bungie. Apparently, everybody hates this guy. All the employees. I'm not a Bungie fan, so I don't be keeping up with all this shit. But everybody hates this guy. Apparently, people are saying he should resign. All the people like he laid off, and people who are still there say he should resign, and because he fucking sucks. There's been 20K total jobs lost in the game industry just this year, so 20,000. It's likely that PlayStation may take over Bungie now because they're not under the PlayStation umbrella, they're under the Sony umbrella, and they were allowed to stay independent, quote, a little bit, mostly independent with some, with some Sony rulings. But that may obviously change now because I think the last time they announced layoffs, which was earlier this year, there was an article that we learned part of the agreement for them to stay independent was that they had to, the fucking revenue and the profit had to be there. They had to fucking, not be complete. Yeah, they had to produce essentially. So that may change now since clearly they're not producing and their financials are in the red. There were rumors that Destiny 3 was canceled, but Jason Schreier confirmed that that's not true because they never actually started development on it yet. And Jason Schreier also cleared up, the whole factions thing. He said Bungie did not get factions canceled. He said Bungie gave Naughty Dog feedback and they found it helpful, but Naughty Dog were the ones to make the decision to cancel factions. Oh yeah, let me read this real quick. Because, the CEO is always got to put out some bullshit. Well, not all of it was bullshit, but, he always got to put out a statement. I got the short version here. This morning, I'm sharing with you.
Version.
Huh?
What?
Pause.
I'm giving you the short version.
The detailed version.
This is the details.
I put it in
all
chat.
the details. I'm sharing with all of you the most difficult changes we've ever had to make. Due to rising costs of development, industry shifts, and economic situations. He blaming it on a whole bunch of other shit. We've decided to make substantial changes. As of today, 220 of our roles are being eliminated. That's roughly 17%. They always put the percentage to kind of downplay it. These actions will mostly affect our executive and senior leadership roles. Everybody will be getting a generous exit package, severance, bonus, and health coverage. Can't complain about that. We're committed to two other major changes today, which first, we are deepening our integration with Sony Interactive, working to integrate 155 of our roles, roughly 12%, into Sony over the next few quarters. Sony has worked tirelessly with us to identify roles where we can keep people as much as possible. Blah, blah, blah. Second, we are working with PlayStation Studios leadership to spin out some of our spin out one of our projects as an action game, brand new action game, science in a science fantasy universe to form a new studio under PlayStation Studios. We were overly ambitious. We missed financial safety margins, and and we went into the red. Bungie will continue to make great games. We still have over 850 team members building Destiny and Marathon. Thoughts?
What an L of a purchase.
Facts.
That's your guy, BG. That's a big Jimbo purchase.
Sir, I was never on board with the Bungie acquisition.
True, but I just thought I should let you know that since you're a pro Jim Ryan supporter.
This is probably I have to do some research, but this is arguably the worst acquisition in gaming history. They spent over $3 billion to acquire Bungie, a company that Microsoft on record was going to once purchase. Microsoft that can't see the fucking hand in front of their face. The Microsoft that makes horrible decisions, don't got no fucking forward vision. Even they saw Bungie would be a bad acquisition. They arguably made one of their most popular IPs, Halo. They said, we can't fuck with these niggas. They spend too much money and they don't know what the fuck they doing. Microsoft said that. So, yeah, they spent over $3 billion on Bungie. And they let Bungie come in calling the shots. We're not going to be a Sony first-party studio, even though we're getting paid by Sony to be a game studio. We're still going to put our games everywhere. And, yeah, we putting our nuts on the table, nigga. And we're going to help y'all decide what games is good or not. So they came in on that type of time. So, okay, cool. And they spent over $1 billion to retain employees.
Yeah, that's nasty work.
I want to know, out of that billion some odd dollars they spent to retain employees, how many of them are still there? Because this ain't the first layoff Bungie has done. They've been laying off people repeatedly since they've been acquired. On top of that, they focus tested Marathon, and they said not a single person that played the game enjoyed it. So they had to put that on the back burner, right?
Damn.
Destiny, the two people that's very integral in Bungie, I don't know their names off the top of my head. Two of the main people at Bungie been there forever. Just left the company, right? The dude that's the CEO right now, they say he was inviting over employees, showing them apparently he didn't bought like over $1 million of fancy classic cars, and he been stunting with the money. He been inviting over employees. Check out my car collection. Ain't wrong with that. The problem is, after they do that, they go back to the office and they get fucking fired. So this is what people are saying. It's just so much, bro. Like, I don't understand.
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
And to quote Colin Moriarty, I saw his video on it. Nothing positive has came from this. As a matter of fact, this has not benefited the gamers. As a matter of fact, I would say this has hurt gamers overall. This has hurt Sony overall. The only thing that probably benefited from this is that Bungie is not completely shut down right now. That's the only thing we can glean from this information, right? Not only is Destiny 3 may never come out, okay? Who knows if more content for Destiny 2 will ever drop, right? They sent in. I saw the leaked. I seen the fucking concept art for their new game coming out with a new studio, and it's what we were just complaining about for the past half hour. It's fairy looking motherfuckers flying through the sky. It's high fantasy. It looked like some dog shit. Okay, that's one thing. And I don't buy that whole we didn't get factions. What they went there and say, it looked cool, but they probably like on some. Bruh, I'm telling y'all, I wouldn't play the shit. You know what I mean? But us Bungie, we wouldn't buy this shit. I don't know. It look alright, but we ain't fucking with it. Like, they went in there and told them niggas not to make the game, bro. We know what's going on, bro. Twisted Metal's never coming out because of them. So they said Twisted Metal not worth coming out. Factions don't look like, but they saw Concord and said, oh, that's the one.
What was the connection with Twisted Metal? I never heard about that.
That's a games as a service. That was part of the 12.
But that don't mean I never heard they canceled that though.
Okay, well, how about this? There was 12 playing games as a service. They brought in Bungie for their expertise in games as a service. And after all this news dropped, all of a sudden Twisted Metal ain't never coming out. I don't know who canceled. I'm just saying. London Studios had a games as a service, never coming out. They got canceled. Matter of fact, London Studios got closed entirely. So, if you go back and look at every negative thing that's happened within PlayStation recently, Bungie is indirectly tied to all that shit. All of it. Sony made a reactionary move. They saw them buying ZeniMax. They said, okay, we got to get a big publisher and developer. And they picked the wrong one. Point blank period, bro. $3 billion. They could have spent that doing so much other shit. But they bought some niggas that they can't even retain. They can't even run their own studio. It's an abject fucking failure and a disaster. Anybody saying that you can't make it's nothing that can be positive coming from none of this shit, bro. We ain't got nothing but cancel games, niggas getting fired. What's positive about that, bro? I'm done, bro.
Hey.
And I'm gone. Deuces.
I got nothing to say. They're right. It is the world's worst acquisition. $3 billion down the drain.
Goddamn disaster, bro.
They spent $3 billion to fucking cancel factions. I don't care what Jason Fryer says.
Like, this is the thing. They spent $3 for the expertise. What expertise? What did they help? They ain't help bring out no game. Like, what the fuck?
My thing is, how did Microsoft, like, when they were, because when Bungie and Sega was on their acquisition list, right? And remember those talks were very close. This is when they put, Destiny 2 in Game Pass and all this other stuff, and the rumors were coming out. How did they, during their research, they realized they're operating at, like, they spend too much money, they're burning through money, so that it would be a bad buy because they would probably end up having to do the same thing. How did they see that and not Sony? Microsoft they essentially had the head start to see what was going on there. It's like it does show that the purchase was was reactionary because somebody up there didn't do their due diligence when assessing that acquisition at all. Because when you think about it, it's like, okay, Destiny's been the thing, right? Now, what are they doing?
We're just waiting on you.
I'm doing it now.
What are they doing? Y'all can hear me?
Yep. Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. My thing is, what are they doing to get money? Like, my thing is like, what? I'm curious to see what that presentation to Sony or that where they saw, like, this is going to be a big moneymaker. Was the purchase truly for the expertise or also to get, obviously, like, they can make a lot of money from like Destiny and whatever a Bungie does next? It just seems like a big ass, like, miss. I don't understand how they miss something like that. Us Xbox fans, we sit there and be like, oh, why Microsoft ain't buy this? We always glamorize of who they should buy next. and then you wonder, and then you find out through these leaks, oh, why so and so or which company didn't get acquired. It's like, go ahead, Jack.
So I'm seeing comments, people saying, well, they knew Bungie would come in and completely falter so they could take full control. What are they taking control of?
That doesn't make sense.
They don't have any IPs apart from Marathon and Destiny, and all the people that made the fucking games left. What do they have? What are they controlling? They paid $2 billion for niggas that ain't there no more.
Jack,
what the fuck are they controlling?
They still got Ani.
That makes no sense.
They still got Ani.
They don't make no fucking sense. All the niggas they paid to keep ain't there. What are they controlling? The name Bungie don't got no fucking it doesn't have an intrinsic value if no one is there anymore. Are you fucking stupid?
No, they spent $3 billion. You know how much games and shit they could have made? Billion for nothing. And the crazy thing is they spent $3 billion for games that were going to remain multiplayer. It's not like they were even gaining anything. They're like, oh, that could be multiplayer so we can make money. No, nigga, y'all lost money.
I can't believe this shit, man. You really sat there and said that.
Probably why Jim Ryan got when the getting was good, especially after this fiasco.
A hostile takeover don't work if you ain't taking over nothing. They fired everybody, my nigga. What the fuck is this?
What did your people used to say at the start of the generation, Jack? They're playing checkers, not chess, or something like that. They're playing chess, not checkers.
They playing chess like Dr. Disrespect right now. Okay, they getting fucked. They going crazy. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
That is a wild.
Whoa!
It makes no fucking sense, bro.
Niggas say they playing with minors. Yes,
Jack
sir.
is right though. This could potentially go down as the worst acquisition in the history of acquisitions. I'm trying to think of any that would be comparable to this, but this is like the Broncos getting what the fuck is that fucking simp ass nigga's name?
Jake.
You talking about Russ?
Not Cutler.
The quarterback.
You talking about Russell?
That's married to Sierra.
Yeah, Russell.
Oh, Russell.
Yeah. Russell, this is the Broncos getting Russell Wilson and offloading all those first round picks. That's how bad this acquisition is.
I can see a Bungie had just like a myriad of IP. Like, this ain't Activision. This ain't even ZeniMax, my nigga. Like, y'all would have a point if they don't own anything. That's like somebody acquiring fucking Platinum Games. Like, well, they wanted to secretly get. They don't got no fucking IPs, my nigga. Like, there's no value in the name Bungie anymore. At all. It used to be Destiny. Like, no, man, it's over with, bro. This was a horrible acquisition.
I emailed you my list, Bond. That Ryan.
It's fucking emailed?
Yeah, check your email, nigga.
Hey, Jack, do you feel a tiny bit seeing that this news is coming out? Do you feel like, do y'all see what I'm talking about? What I've been talking about for years? Do you feel a little bit of that, or you feel like it's still a love cause?
Bro, when I see the reaction to some of this shit and people trying to find a silver lining, like, oh, they're making a new studio at Sony and they got a new game. Like, bro, this is not good, bro. The fact that they're in a perfect world, all these games that was rumored and been shown would have came out. They wouldn't have fired any employees, and Destiny would be striving, and Marathon would be striving and on its way to coming out. None of that is happening, bro. Jim Ryan, if all this shit Jim Ryan would have never left, I guarantee you. It would have been no reason to leave. The two niggas that would damn near form the company, they wouldn't have left, bro. None of this shit. That's what I'm saying, Alex, bro. Current gaming news is always sad. The only time we get good gaming news is about record profits, record this, record that. But the end user do not benefit in none of this shit. The games ain't better objectively. There's always a debate. Like, bro, I'm done, bro. It is what it is. Niggas like the shit. You heard nigga JC in the chat. Yeah, it's great news. Or they were always wanting to acquire them anyway. Like, great. What? You say I'm fucking stupid, my nigga. Cut it out.
So the only part I don't agree with. So by dollar amount, I absolutely agree with you that this is their worst acquisition. But in general, I would actually argue that Firewalk I think long-term acquisition turns out to be worse.
Firewalk didn't cost them like
Yeah, it didn't cost them $3 billion.
But that's why I'm saying dollar amount the Bungie acquisition is worse. But I think long-term the Firewalk acquisition will be worse. I only say that.
Well, go ahead.
I only say that because at least with Bungie, like they have a certified hit with like Destiny. We don't know if they're gonna make another Destiny 3, but I'm assuming that could be an option to them. They have a franchise hit, right? So Bungie has more of an upside and a ceiling than Firewalk. Concord is guaranteed to fail. Concord is guaranteed to fail. There is no guarantee that anything they do after Concord has a better chance than whatever Bungie does. That's all I'm saying.
I guarantee you, Concord could come out and not sell a single copy, and they would have still lost less money than Bungie.
Sure. That's why I'm saying. And what I'm saying is, if I had to bet after all this, right? Concord fails. We know that's going to happen. Bungie is done with Destiny 2 right now, right? If I had to place a bet on who I think would make a better game and a game that sells after this point, I'm absolutely going with Bungie. And I don't even like Bungie like that. I just think Firewalk is
Didn't Destiny lose
I can't
money?
bet
Didn't
on
Destiny 2 content lose money? They're operating on a loss. Like they're not gaining.
Sure.
Like they're not making money, bro.
But
they're bleeding money.
Sure,
Way
but
more than
Final
Firewalk
Shape.
ever will.
But they also said Final Shape, by all accounts of the Bungie community, the Destiny community, they said it was the greatest expansion ever, pretty much.
Yeah, but
so they said that shit was absolute fire.
But those people have also been playing since 2017, 2013. The biggest complaint I see about Destiny from even people that play it or people that's trying to get into it, when Destiny comes out with new content, you can't play none of the old content, my nigga. So
no.
All the beginning shit with the story and the lore and getting you like onboarded with the game, that shit don't exist, my nigga. You got to come in already know what's going on.
Yeah, you can't come into Destiny late. All I'm saying is, if I had to place a bet on who's going to make a better game moving forward, I'm going with Bungie over Firewalk. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going with Firewalk.
Based on what?
Based on Concord not costing fucking $3 billion to make.
But put the dollar aside amount. You think Firewalk is gonna, based on what you've seen, that they would make a better game than Bungie?
They fired a quarter of Bungie's people. As a matter of fact, the brilliant minds behind Destiny and all that shit, them niggas is gone.
Bro, that's cool.
All the shit you talking about, them niggas ain't there no more.
Bro,
they're not there.
Bro, that's cool. I don't like Bungie. But based on what I've seen, the worst niggas in Bungie could make a better game than Concord.
See, you got some type of weird hate. And on top of that, they got a fucking Bobby Kotick Jr. over there running the fucking show. So it's bad, bro. It's bad.
I agree with you. I'm just saying, I think Firewalk.
That's what that nigga is. What is that?
I agree with you on everything. I just think Bungie has definitely a better upside than goddamn Firewalk. I think that Firewalk acquisition is.
How much did they pay for Firewalk?
They didn't disclose. It's undisclosed amount. So we know they paid way more for Bungie.
On top of that, somebody that
Firewalk was cheap.
Firewalk is composed of like old Bungie employees?
Bungie employees, Call of Duty employees, a bunch of those former devs.
So the same niggas that made the foundation of what you talking about work at Firewalk now.
Yeah, but based on Firewalk and based on what Bungie did last, yes, I'm gonna say Bungie is the better developer, bro. Like, I don't think that's really debatable.
Somebody said if Destiny 3 come out, it'll be a big hit. I don't never doubt that. But guess what? Also in that Jason Schreier report, they were working on Destiny 3. Guess where it's at? Canceled, my nigga. It's never coming out.
He said they never started working on it.
Or whatever. It's never coming out. I'm willing to bet that. As a matter of fact, if it come out, I'll kill myself on.
Come on, bro.
Bungie in itself will not exist in fucking 3 to 4 years, nigga. They're steadily. They fired 25% of their employees within the past year? Is that a healthy trajectory to y'all? Like what are we talking about here?
Like I said,
the company is in fucking shambles, my nigga. The only reason they didn't close is because Sony can't go back and say, yeah, we just dropped over $3 billion on. That shit kaput, my nigga. It's gone. They didn't do nothing but come in here, give us horrible advice, cancel games, and lose their fucking player base. They can't do that. Yeah. The higher ups will say, you spent $3 billion on something that don't even exist anymore, my nigga? What are y'all doing? All them niggas will get fired. They can't do it. That's the only reason. They're trying to salvage the fucking 250 decent employees they still got. They told them to go to Sony first party studios and try to push out a fucking game. Because guess what? The rest of that shit is over with. Destiny, all that shit is dead, bro.
I wouldn't go that far, Jack. I wouldn't go that far. I don't know if their most successful game that overall did make a ton of money. I don't know if I would assume that's dead in the water. Destiny 3. I don't know if I would assume that.
It never made a profit. It did not make a profit.
The total game?
They said they've been operating at a loss for a minute, my nigga. They've been operating at a loss. I don't know if it ever turned a profit. That's what this shit said.
I would have to see.
They are operating at a loss. No matter how good the game is, no matter how people bought it, they still lost money.
Maybe that's true. Like,
money.
I thought by the accounts of like all the reports I've always seen, I always thought like Destiny was a big money maker. That's what they made it seem like.
Losing money. It's still losing. That's my point. No matter how many copies they sell, no matter how many people play, and it's still losing money. Nobody is in the business of losing money, my nigga. I don't care how great you are. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening.
Yeah,
Bungie, matter of fact,
Bungie at this point is just a money pit, BG.
I'm gonna put this in sports terms for niggas that watch sports. Bungie is in the second apron of PlayStation. Now, I don't give a fuck how good your team is. I don't give a fuck how much you winning critical acclaim. Bro, if you not making money, matter of fact, look at Days Gone. Days Gone sold what, 5-6 million copies. But what they say is not critically acclaimed. They didn't even give a fuck about that. They still fired them niggas again. Like, bro,
Days Gone made a profit, didn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Days Gone made a profit and they got rid of them niggas. This game ain't making no profit. They just losing money, bro.
Days Gone made $265 million. That doesn't even include the PS5 or PC version.
That's because they took 8 years to make that game too.
Doesn't matter. Most games don't. I mean, fuck. That's better than Factions too.
Destiny 2 came out in 2017.
BG, the final tally is uploaded. You can show it on screen at the end, and we can talk about this.
It's nothing positive.
Of 2024, this says this doesn't really. I don't know if this gives an inclusive answer. Destiny 2 has sold 38 million copies and generated 200 million annually. That's revenue.
And that's next year losing money.
This 200 million is most likely before it missed its latest revenue target. So I get what you're saying. I know they've been losing money lately. I don't know if they're from the time they started to now, if they've lost more money than they've made. I don't know if that part is true.
I think they have.
I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know if that's true.
Because
I think
the reason I'm going to assume that is because if you go back to Smoove, when were they looking to acquire Bungie? Xbox.
And it also says Bungie made $300 million in microtransactions, and that's just in 1 year. So,
but the whole reason Bungie keep getting acquired by different companies is because their brand. They're not. If Microsoft was trying to buy them 2 or 3 years ago, and their findings was they lose way too much money, that means, what are we talking about? That was 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah,
they was already what they. Yeah. So in 4 years ago, before they were acquired again, who were they with at first? Were they with EA, Activision? Who
they were just in a publishing agreement with Activision that they just broke. Yeah.
Okay, they had to buy themselves out their publishing deal. Bro, them niggas ain't never made no money, bro.
Either way, like I said, I still think like that Firewalk thing, I still think that's I still think that's worse. I still think that's worse.
Bro. You are bugging, bro. That don't make no sense.
For a future, yes, I absolutely believe that.
That makes zero sense to me, bro.
I think
know you say aside from the dollar value, that's the only situation. That's the only thing.
Well, I'm talking about who has a better chance to make a game that a quality game that people care about and also possibly sells. Like I said, I'm just going with Bungie. I think Concord doesn't stand a fucking chance, and any game they make after that, I'm still not convinced.
So going by what you're saying, that would mean Marathon would be their game. But there's proven reports that people played Marathon, and 0 people in the focus group say they like the fucking game. That's a Bungie made game. That's about
and that's cool, but it's also a game we haven't seen anything of. So I'm not. I believe that.
But people played and tested it and said they didn't like it.
Sure, and I get that, but I'm also saying when we see it and when people play it, I'll make that judgment. I'm not going off that completely off of a focus group. And I'm not a Bungie fan. I really don't like Bungie. I'm just saying.
Okay,
real quick. No, let me ask you. If you had to shut down one right now, are you shutting down Firewalk or Bungie?
Bungie.
Oh, you're
Bungie,
nuts. You're fucking crazy. You're nuts.
Hear me out though, BG.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it does, because they're just bleeding dry. They're just bleeding red.
Bro, I'm shutting down Firewalk so fast.
That makes no sense. And a matter of fact, what they should and probably would do. You remember when they said they allocating them 25? Guess where they going, BG? They gonna go to fucking Firewalk and find all these other fucking devs. So they're gonna find the last few employees they got worth anything. They're gonna send them to them studios, probably Firewalk, and they gonna shut down Bungie. The only reason they not doing it because it would be horrible PR, bro. The PR they would get from shutting down Bungie would be so fucking massive, bro. It would be horrible. Makers of Halo shut down by PlayStation. 1 year intact was it? They're not trying to deal with that shit, bro.
Bungie has at least shown me. I get, the money bleeding thing, but Bungie has at least shown me in their past and at least recently with some shit that they can make good games that people care about. Them other niggas have not shown me that. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm going to take another chance with Bungie. That's what I'm saying.
You stifling potential for a studio that ain't done shit at all.
What potential?
Concord is not that bad, bro. I don't know what
it's
you play.
Dog shit. I know it's not that bad. It's absolute dog shit.
I disagree.
Okay.
It's not. I didn't play Concord and say, "Damn, they need to shut this fucking damn down." What the fuck?
BG, would you rather play Destiny 2 right now or Concord?
Destiny 2 easily, and I hate Destiny.
Oh hell!
I'm easily playing Destiny over, and everybody is.
You shit on Destiny every chance you got.
Yes, I think Destiny sucks, but Concord sucks big dick. Way worse.
No. Concord's gameplay wasn't bad. You just felt like it wasn't building upon anything new.
Sucks, bro. And the majority, if you put out a poll on the internet, 99% people are gonna say they'll play Destiny over Concord, bro.
I'm not playing Destiny over Concord.
Okay.
I'd rather play Concord personally.
Okay.
Yes, BG. Let's play a game where we've been locked out of content and the barrier of entry is so fucking dense that you have to kind of.
I'm still playing.
You damn near have to play the game with somebody who already has 50 to 100 hours to even get you up to speed on where the fuck to go.
Bro, Alex,
I don't care about none of that shit. I'm playing.
They charge you $40 per expansion, but once enough time passes, you can't access. What type of shit is that?
Bro.
What the fuck?
Hey Jay, you want a $40 expansion or $40 game?
I'd rather have a $40 game, brother.
That's so weird.
Concord is the niggas that's the ambitious niggas that spun off that probably weren't the best people from that studio that are just hoping to do some good shit from what they've learned. Come on, bro, stop this. Like y'all making me defend Bungie. I don't even like Bungie. Stop making me defend these.
I don't like Concord on Bungie, but what I'm seeing from Firewalk is them the niggas that say, hey, this is a horribly ran developer and they on bullshit. Let's spin off and try to make some shit without these goofy niggas over top of us. That's what.
What they learned is, oh shit is not as easy as we thought when we spun off because we made some worser dog shit than when we were over there.
No. What they realized was they look up at their desk. Damn, when you get in here, hey, you used to work at Bungie, didn't it? Oh, what happened? The nigga that's over buying cars and firing us the next day. That's what happened. So now we here with y'all. Move up, nigga. That's what the fuck they's going on.
All right. Listen, I know who I'm going with.
At the end of the day, direction could have saved Concord. Bungie's not doing anything, bro. Like what y'all be saying? You got to shit or get off the pot. What y'all be saying? Like,
what have you done for me lately?
We just hoping they just fan them helping out with other studios, bro. Like they're not doing nothing.
And what have they helped? I'm trying to figure out what did Bungie.
That's why I said fan them. It's like it's rumors and speculations of they said that they should tweak this and they had a hand in this and that, but we're not seeing nothing. We're not seeing no fruits of their labor.
I stand by what I said, right? Hear me out. Walk with me, as it were. Naughty Dog develops Factions 2, right? They just make the shell of the game. They make the framework, pass it off to Days Gone develop. They can pass off to any. They got a lot of pass off to anybody, bro. Do the rest of the support on the actual game. Even if that game came out and it was a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, low key trash. That game would be more profitable than anything Firewalk would make and anything coming out of Bungie. I guarantee it. It would have made way more.
Niggas will put up with it just for the fact that it's out.
We would have been playing the bitch right now.
Look,
fam.
Tell me.
We saw an example of Battlefield.
all this shit, bro.
Fam, we saw an example, Battlefield, worst numbers of all time. Niggas, even you came back to the game and said, oh, it's better now. If the IP is big enough and niggas sold enough into that franchise, they'll come back and give it a try. Even if it's ass, they'll put up with it till they think that the developers will fix it.
Y'all talking about Concord still?
No, what I'm saying is if they would have brought out Factions 2, even if it was a bad game to a lot of people, it would have made more profit than Concord or anything Bungie is coming out with. And that's a proven fact.
And BG acting like this is back in the PS3, PS4, where we had 6, 7, 8 shooters that we could choose from. Nigga, it's not that many options to play with.
Listen, man, the numbers are there. Listen, the numbers are there. You put up Bungie and their shit against Firewalk and their shit. It's not even.
One is proven not to make any money. One is proven to make any money.
One is proven to bring in players. You can fix the financials.
Brother.
You can fix the financials. You can't fix that. You can't fix.
I don't know if you can fix 3 billion, BG.
You can't. Listen. Listen what I'm saying. You can't. You may not be able to recoup that. That would take a long time. But if you make some changes, which if they're under PlayStation, PlayStation would change some shit up with how they're run. You can fix that situation, right? With them over Concord, these leftover Bungie niggas that have proven nothing. I'm looking at Destiny 2 and Destiny 1 and their numbers and their peak numbers and what the IP is, bro. It's not even what?
Chad,
what are we talking about?
Chad, BG is saying he would rather take on. BG is saying he would rather foot the bill on $3 billion and a company that's actively bleeding money hand over fist than a fucking startup fucking glorified indie dev that's making, I don't know, you want to call it a passion project with ex-developers from the same studio he's trying to bolster right now. The niggas that made them games great, BG, they work at Firewalk now. You know that, right?
Not how many of them? How many of you think?
I don't know.
Okay.
Enough.
Okay. What BG is saying is, I'm going to take the studio that has a hit franchise and some bad financial behaviors. Now that they've pretty much not delivered on their promise, I'm going to put them under me and say, nigga, you listen to me now. We are going to get this shit right, and we're going to run your financials, right? Now you just focus on the game because you have proven before and currently that you have the ability to make a quality game. You're fine. You just suck at the financial part. We handle that shit now. Go make a game versus taking on the niggas who haven't proven shit
BG,
for shit.
Are you speaking
That's what
as
I'm
like
saying.
the CEO of? Are you speaking as the CEO of Sony, or what you would personally like?
No, I'm just speaking. If I was the CEO of Sony, I'm putting you under PlayStation. You have to listen to us now with the financial shit. That's what I'm saying.
The Destiny 2 director left in January of this year, by the way.
Okay.
I'm trying to find other 2 dudes that just left.
I'm taking, but my point is, I'm taking the niggas who have proven themselves and I'll fix their financial shit versus the niggas who haven't proven shit. I'm not taking them niggas. They haven't proven nothing.
They proved it when they was working for Bungie.
Oh, I've been muted. Hey, BG, when you be at work and you working on the project, whatever the fuck, you putting hours in, 40, 80 hours, 2 weeks go by. Yeah, we hired you, the man for the job. It's going to be a time where I come up and ask you, how was that project going? If they not doing shit to talk about, you could be as qualified as you want. If you're not working at a task at hand, what is the point of you being here?
I don't understand the question. Say that again.
You're saying that you would rather go Bungie because they're tried and true and they've proven themselves.
Yeah.
What are they working on right now? I'm saying, yeah, you got the job. Yes, you're qualified. Cool. You're not working on shit.
Right now, they're working
Nothing
on
that
Marathon.
we can see. Oh, God.
Hold on,
I'm telling you by the reports. That's what they're working on. By the report is Marathon. That's all I'm saying.
Look. Let's read.
Working on Marathon and also being the blame for canceling other shit that we can't play and can't do.
We have employees at Council Bungie right now. Just say C-suite taking accountability for any of this, withholding bonuses, and it'll be settled in-house. Poor leadership. Look at this shit, bro. Like, what are we talking about, my nigga? Like,
they
this
said
is horrible,
it's been a leadership
and
problem.
this nigga still work. He still work there.
Listen, I'm taking them over Firewalk, bro. Easily. It's not even a question for me. Over the spin-off studio that hasn't proven shit and there's only proven they can make a mediocre game that's gonna flop and cap out at 2,000 players for an open beta that anybody in the world can play. Yes, I'm gonna take the risk with the niggas that made a hit franchise. I'm sorry, and try to fix their financial situation and fix the internal studios. Shit. Listen, and listen. PlayStation has admitted like they've funded games that they've taken a loss on mad times, especially in previous generations, and they figured out the financials of it. So yes, BG, I'm sorry, I'm going with Bungie.
What you're doing is just it's disingenuous. You're valuing you're putting value in an IP and not the people behind who made it great, right?
Jack, let me see if I can summarize this for you. He talking about that man of old, not that man at present.
Pretty much, bro. Like, bro, that IP doesn't matter, BG, at this point because nobody that made the game great works there anymore.
So, Jack,
you can eat. My point is, right? What you're saying, pretty much, they could take Destiny 3 and say, "Hey, fucking Days Gone developers, make this game," and on the outside, niggas like you are looking and say, "Well, you know what, bro? It's not the same niggas making it, bro."
Jack, do you think there's more talent right now? Do you think there's more talent at Bungie or Firewalk?
I don't know, bro. They just fired 25% of their staff. I don't.
That's
know.
Cool. That's cool.
And
I'm going with Bungie.
But the problem, what you're saying, like once again, a lot of people that's getting fired ain't the little Joe Schmo pushing them up niggas. These are major play. The niggas that made this shit what it is, bro.
I know.
They're the ones that leaving, not these young niggas, bro.
I
Real
know.
talent is leaving. That even these tweets I just had up. More. What? Let me read the tweet, bro. Let me go back. These are from employees that still work. Let me scroll back up. What did she say? It says, inexcusable, industry-leading talent being lost. Yet again, accountability falling upon the workers who have pushed the needle to deliver for our community time and time again. These are people that still working there right now.
Oh, y'all got me and Anime List agreeing. Y'all got to wrap it the fuck up.
Yeah,
I don't see how BG. I don't see how losing $3 billion. Nigga, I what BG's talking about.
Twice in a week that we've agreed. What's going on?
Yeah, listen.
You tripping?
I think it is. I think that Bungie just has, yes, they've lost a lot of talent. I understand that, but I would still assume there's more talent at Bungie than Firewalk, and you can't just. I think you can fix a financial problem quicker than you could fix a talent problem.
BG, I think
so. I'm going with Bungie. That's it.
$3 billion is.
You're not. No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying you're going to recoup $3.6 billion tomorrow. I'm saying you can get them on the right track if you now have them under the PlayStation umbrella. So you're not going to re-get, but shit not going to be bleeding like that. You can fix that quicker than you can fix the talent problem.
Right track and still not make $3 billion back.
That's the thing. Listen, you're never gonna make that bet. That loss is a loss, but you can get shit back on track quicker than you can fix a lack of talent problem. That's all I'm saying. And I just believe Bungie probably still has more talent than Firewalk.
Let me ask you a question, BG. Has Bungie been better or worse for PlayStation since they've been acquired?
Oh, definitely worse.
Oh, but that's it. That's the end of the conversation.
And they still have an upside to me. I'm talking about in comparison to Firewalk. Listen, if PlayStation could sell both of them and somebody would buy both of these bum ass niggas, sell both of them.
I don't like that. You're comparing fucking Walmart to a mom and pop shop grocery store, my nigga. Like, of course, Walmart got all the fucking, you know what I mean? It's name recognition. They got the clout, but at the end of the day, if you ask me, would I rather the fucking mom and pop shop burn down or the Walmart, my nigga? Like what? It
And
don't
that's
make
all
no
my
sense
point
what
is.
you're saying, but it don't make no sense to me. Like I don't.
Okay, look, Walmart is the mom and pop shop is a less risk. Walmart is the big name store that could be burning money.
Yeah,
you could fix that financial problem. That mom and pop shop still gonna be some bum ass mom and pop shop.
And a lot of times that mom and pop shop got that low key shit you can't find nowhere else, or they making the banging. And Walmart ain't got none of that shit. They just got the name recognition.
I'm going to Walmart. I'm going to Walmart.
Hey, BG, last question, and I know you got to wrap it up. Which one do you think is going to fuck you as far as your content and nickel and diming you and giving you just an experience that you don't feel like you're being tricked into another pay to play?
Between the two studios?
Yeah, which one do you feel like is gonna respect your time?
I just thought about something.
I don't care about pricing and stuff like that.
Respecting
I
your
just care about
time. I'm saying respecting your time.
I just who I think is who would make a better game. I would, like I said, I think it would be Bungie.
Hey, Alex. Hey,
okay.
You know
If I had to choose one.
I was gonna say BG was capping at first, but this nigga like live in New York and he eat Domino's pizza like every week. So I know he's not capping, y'all. I just thought about you eat Domino's pizza over New York.
I haven't eaten Domino's in mad long.
Prove it. Pat your belly. Prove it right now, nigga. Let me hear the echo. Pat your belly.
I haven't eaten Domino's in not even all this year. Hell, I want some. I haven't eaten Domino's all this year.
Wrap it the fuck up, man. This
nigga
live in New York and eating Domino's, y'all. All you got to know about this nigga.
That's not true, sir.
You know what, Jack? And on top of that, any nigga that buy pre-owned white t-shirts, I don't trust him anyway. So it's
he's a weird. He's a nigga about the t-shirt with the bacon neck already on that bitch. Weird nigga.
So we will see.
This old nigga put his foot through a t-shirt hole before he put his neck through it.
He put his t-shirt on legs first, freak ass nigga.
We will see.
Like this.
We will see what happens.
You see that synchronized swimming? He got that like this.
Oh my god! BG putting his t-shirt over his hips is crazy.
He eats that motherfucker on like it's a goddamn freaking breast.
Hey, nigga jumped to get his shirt. I'm dead.
I'm about to roast your freaking ass, BG.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead, sir. We will see. Man. We will see what happens with both these studios. We will see. Listen, and I think it's possible that both get shut down. Let me be clear on that. But if I had to bet who will make something better, y'all heard who I said. Y'all heard who I said. That's it.
BG. If we being honest, both of them closing down might be what's best, my nigga. That's what I'm looking at.
I don't disagree with that. I don't.
Right,
listen, be very clear. This is a mid-off, okay? This is very much a mid-off between these two studios.
Extreme mid-off.
But there's levels to mid. That's all. All right.
I'm not gonna argue that. We in agreement then, my nigga. That's
all right. All right, man.
Let's bring up the list, BG.
You sent it back to me? Where is it?
It's in the chat. It's in an image.
Discord chat?
Yep.
Oh, he can't pull up Discord chat.
Send it to my somebody send it to my fuck. That's the easiest.
My thing is, where did you pull these lists of games from?
I just typed in typed in best games of the 2010s.
Damn, I'm watching Blandrew and Smoove say it ain't so, bruh.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me do it from my phone. I should be able to send this.
I just want BG's individual. I just want to hear BG's thoughts on this.
All right, let me try to.
I'm gonna say this ahead of time. Two things can be true.
You're not wrong. I'm just curious what BG thinks about this.
This do feel like a Suicide Squad list of games, though.
I'm gonna say this as well. I've been on record stating how much I hated the 7th generation of games, and this is mostly 7th generation games.
But see, Blandrew, it's funny when somebody doesn't like a game and doesn't play it, you get on them. Oh, you don't play this. Oh, you don't play that. But then when you don't play a game, then it's, I don't like these games. I don't play these kinds of games.
Look at the list of games. The Last of Us, Red Dead Redemption, Massive. Do these even sound like games?
There's a lot of indie games on there too.
There's a lot of variety in this list.
There is.
The indie games I marked off. I marked off the Undertales.
There's a lot. We got Zelda, we got Mario, we got Smash, Diablo, Persona, Witcher, XCOM, Life is Strange, Control, Batman, Spider-Man, Souls, God of War, Mass Effect, Portal, GTA, Assassin's Creed. There's a lot of variety here, Blandrew.
Hold on. Let me do this. Switch that. All right. Now.
But if I'm looking at the games you've played, Blandrew, you're pretty much pigeonholed into the same formulaic Nintendo handheld experience. It's got charm type games.
It's not true. I just don't like a lot of realistic, gritty games.
That is no game that we all play. It's no game that we all play.
There's no Xbox games on that list, by the way.
There's no Xbox games, period.
Stupid.
Damn.
I don't know what you want me to tell you on that one.
All right, so that's how it looks. Yeah. I'm looking. I'm
What
looking
are
like I
your
played a lot
thoughts
of those
on this,
games.
PJ? What are your thoughts on this, PJ?
There's a lot of red in a lot of dudes' lists. Blandrew got a lot of red. Alex got a lot of red too. Like that whole bottom section is red for you, Alex.
Fam, I don't fuck with Diablo,
Jack-
Persona, Witcher. I don't.
Jack got a shit ton of red. Smoove, yeah, y'all looking spooky. Y'all looking spooky.
So these are games. This is the game we only had to mark the games we beat, right? Not play.
Right.
Yeah.
We are. Hey.
Yeah, I played some of the games I didn't beat. Yeah.
I played a lot of these games, but didn't beat them. But
I played Outer Wilds. I played Witcher 3. I just.
But this goes to prove what BG said. Like, I might not beat all these games day one, but I beat the majority of good games that come out. And I'm sorry, but Blandrew, you looking a little spooky for somebody talking a lot.
I did all of this just to respond to Blandrew.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
That's kind of crazy.
The whole discussion was about genre variety. It was never about
BG. Is there not a lot of variety in here?
I think there is variety in there.
This is a decade's worth of the top games just off of Google randomly.
And again,
not cherry picked, nothing.
And again, I've played a lot, like most of the games here. I just haven't beaten them because I didn't enjoy them. So the fact that I was willing to give The Last of Us a shot, Red Dead a shot, Skyrim a
this
shot.
is the most misleading list I've ever came from.
Hey,
Exactly. So what does that say about your taste in gaming when you don't like it? Let's look at what you like, Blandrew. Breath of the Wild.
Look at
you
what
got
I beat.
Mario Galaxy, Undertale, Mario Odyssey, Smash, Stardew Valley, like Shovel Knight, Super Mario 3D World, and then BioShock.
All right, y'all come up with a different variety list if y'all don't think this one's
One's
good.
not like the rest, Blandrew. Let's just be honest about this right here. And that's BioShock.
Like I said, I've said this before. The 7th generation was my experimental generation just because there wasn't a lot of games that typically catered to me in that generation. So I gave a lot of like the Assassin's Creeds, the Crysis, the Red Deads, the Grand Theft.
I'm going to say this again. I'm going to say this again. This list was set up to put me in last place. Me and Blandrew in last place. There's literally no Xbox populous games on this list.
And again,
I'll be honest, I thought you were going to come out higher than me, to be honest.
I thought I was too, but until I saw the list of games. I'm like, yo,
like good games.
There's not a single Xbox published game, not even a timed exclusive. Like, what the hell? Like,
I also find funny about this list, right? For example, Blandrew says, the 2010s were experimental. This generation wasn't good. How's that any different than this generation, Blandrew?
You got to talk to BG about that one. And
you've been saying this generation isn't that good either.
I said I like the Nintendo Switch. Xbox and PlayStation are the trash ones, in my opinion. And even with that Nintendo Switch, I play a lot of different games within that genre. I'll play a Monster Hunter. I'm playing a visual novel right now. I'll play a Metroidvania.
I don't count visual novels as games.
Well, it's something. Nintendo's releasing one this month with Emio, so I'll be playing that as well.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. All I'm saying is this is looking a little spooky, Blandrew.
Look,
it's really
somebody make another list. Well, we can do another one next week. I'm down. Listen,
yeah, we need an unbiased party making this list.
Well, this was unbiased. I literally just typed in top games of the 2010s in Google.
Yeah, but Google can be biased, bro. Like,
it's not my list. It's not anybody's list. It's literally just what came up.
I do respect that.
Find another list next week.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, like, come on, they can at least put at least one Halo on the list.
My overall point is I don't agree with some of the people that say I don't play games. And you also got to keep in mind that the games I do play, when you're saying, oh, Bond only plays RPGs, those Legend of Heroes games, those are 150 hours minimum.
If you ain't Bond, you ain't right.
That's exactly why Blandrew's been on the first game for 4 months.
I've been on the first game for 4 months because nothing's happening in the game that enticed me to keep playing it.
How many hours are you into that game? Let me show me. Are you playing it on Steam? Yeah, you have to be playing on Steam, right?
Yeah.
Steam Deck, yeah.
Would you say you're particular, Blandrew? Very selective?
No.
You come on.
Again,
you're very selective.
I'm not selective in regards to genre. I'm just ouch. I bit my cheek. I'm selective.
Being a selective gamer ain't a bad thing, though.
It's not.
Yeah, I'm selective in the way that you present it to me. Like,
Blandrew, stop lying to me. You've played 22 hours in 4 months.
Yeah, nothing's really happening.
Oh my god! But
Again,
I see
I don't
you
know
playing
if- I don't
Sonic
know if we-
Generations and Sonic All Star Racing.
Yeah, that was years ago when I first built my PC.
Blandrew, you told me that when these games would come to the Switch, you would play them. They're not on the Switch,
yeah.
but come on, dog! 22 hours in 4 months.
Yeah, I told you it's not really enticing like that for me to keep going back to it.
This is craziness.
Listen, I told y'all. Listen, I said variety is a bit overrated, and y'all, I think y'all agree with it. Y'all don't agree with it, but y'all act like it. Y'all act like y'all agree. So I think y'all agree. I just don't know y'all agree. So
Well, Blandrew, what the fuck is going on with your Steam? Undertale, 83 minutes. Final Fantasy 7, 74 minutes.
I don't even know how those are there because I don't remember playing them on the PC.
Blandrew is the demolition guy in the squad, bro. He does one thing, and that's okay. There's no problem with that. He blows shit up.
Meanwhile, Nintendo has most of their variety boxes checked, and I play most of their titles.
And who else plays a lot of who else here who probably here plays the second most Nintendo titles here?
Second most Nintendo titles to people that
in this
don't play
group. Who
Nintendo.
plays the second most after you? Here?
Honestly, it's probably BG at this point.
No, it's definitely not BG.
I don't know.
I might be directly behind Bond, but that's the thing. Even if I'm behind Bond, I play Nintendo games, so I'm still gonna be the top variety nigga. In here above Jack, above Smoove, because none of these niggas play Nintendo games. Me and Bond do. Yeah, Jack,
True.
say something. Where your Nintendo games be that?
I don't give a fuck about. I play Mario Party. What else I play? I don't really play no Nintendo games right now.
We know.
Aside from
So I got you
Mario
beat. So I got you
I don't
beat.
own a Switch. I don't own a Switch, nigga. What the fuck?
Nigga, you could have bought one.
I play more Xbox games than you, BG.
No, you don't.
Because Xbox games on PC.
Hi-Fi Rush, Hellblade 2. What's the other shit, Smoove? Help me out. What else we got?
Those are two recent games, but I played.
You did not play. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I beat all the Halos. Yeah. I beat all the Gears. Which Halos and Gears you beat?
I beat Gears 1. I'm not fucking with no Halo.
They need to make a new Gears Tactics.
All the major Xbox games. You know, the ones that are actually
Gears 2 and 3 ain't on PC. How am I playing?
All the actual Xbox games that are actual Xbox games, I beat those.
Cloud. Oh, come on, bro. What we doing?
Oh man. Anyway, let's get out of here, man.
All I'm saying is, what that one dude say? Your audio ain't matching your visual right now.
Oh man, never heard that saying before.
Seems like your list is on a downward incline.
Was that Game Addict or who was that?
No, it was Zaire.
Oh.
I mean, but Blandrew, we got to be honest. Like, your list of what you claim to play is just mainly Nintendo games. And that's okay, because that's why we got you here, because we needed somebody to represent Nintendo. So at the end of the day, at least you're doing your job.
I am doing my job, but again, the beginning topic was about variety. I've said multiple times I don't like these photorealistic games, and then when most of that list is photorealistic games and I don't play them, you guys are so surprised by that.
But even when it comes to variety, there's very few people here, not even in this podcast, but even in this whole community that play more genres than I do. I literally play everything.
Most people, everybody on this podcast is probably roughly the same as far as genre variety and what they're willing to do. They may not play. Hold on, they may not play.
From city builders to strategy to RTS to grand strategy to mech simulation.
They may not play certain games within that genre, but let's say Jack doesn't play deep like a Souls game, right? But he plays Crap's Treasure, and I guess that's a Souls game as well. But everybody has a game in a genre that they like. It just may not be the poster child or the most popular game within that.
City builders to flight simulators to mech simulators to mech games to strategy games, the grand strategy games to turn-based games to RTS games. Like,
oh yeah, Jack, you played Armored Core?
I'm sorry, I just play more.
Yeah, pack it up, nigga. Yeah, pack it up, nigga.
You don't even like Armored Core. Hold on, BG. You don't like
I beat
that
it, nigga. That's not true.
But you said you on record saying you don't like that.
I didn't say I didn't like it. That's not what I said.
No, he enjoyed it. He beat it.
No,
Yeah, I
he
said
did
it's-
not, bro. BG, you say you did not like the game.
That's not true. I said it
You was on
it's
Game
overrated.
On Daily. You was on Game On Daily with Ozza and fucking Gas, and you said you didn't fuck with that game.
That's not what I said. I said it's highly overrated because people overrate From Software games.
And you was low key shitting on the game.
Now,
No, I said it's overrated.
BG, you know who else beat that game?
You
You know who else did not beat that game?
did not? Oh, Blandrew.
There you go. See, Blandrew?
Did you beat Damon Ex Machina?
Is that game at 60 frames per second?
Yes, it is, and it's on the PC. So
Boy, they got on the PC now?
It's been on PC. It was like a Switch exclusive for like a year back in 2018, and then immediately after that, it came to PC.
We ain't looking for the Switch
again-
exclusives like 3 years later on the PC.
It wasn't 3 years later. I said it came out almost immediately after the Switch version. So again, just
did
because I don't play
anybody here know that game was on PC? besides
I had no
Blandrew?
idea. I really had no idea, but
yeah, I bet you didn't.
I mean, I didn't. I mean, I'm just telling the truth. So, Jack, are you bending the knee?
Pause.
As far as what? I played more genres of game than you.
Oh, all right. Never mind. It's cool. It's cool.
Hey man,
Respect.
you score, man. Every time I stream BT, what the fuck is that? I wouldn't play shit. I wouldn't play this. I wouldn't.
Yeah, you play games when the publisher is Home Depot, nigga. The fuck?
Great games. Great games. They make a bang up games, my nigga. Delicious.
okay.
You eat Domino's, BG. I need you in the podcast.
This
Listen,
shit came out in 2019. Like, dog, like
I said
nobody
the
was
game
checking for this
originally-
game.
The game originally came out 2018. It came out a year later in 2019, is what I said.
No, this shit says Nintendo Switch 2019. I'm looking it up right now. They did not come out
All
in
right, then when
2018.
did it come to the PC?
Came out in
Came out
2020.
Okay, a year later, whatever, Bond.
Nigga,
It's
this
still
shit
a
got
year
like
later.
a 69 Metacritic on the Switch. Who the fuck was checking for this game?
And you know why? Because it doesn't have FromSoft in the title, and it's literally the same exact type of game from the same From Software developers.
I disagree. No,
yeah,
this
I
game was on nobody's radar.
I don't deny that it was a niche game. But again, it's simply because it doesn't have the From Software, developers.
Literally, your
behind it. Just
argument
like-
earlier to me was Bond doesn't play the big games. Now you talk about
I
Deus
said
Ex
Bond-
Machina.
I said, how did Bond shoot up to everybody's list when every time it's time to talk about a game, it's mainly just an RPG or some shooter that he talks about?
Well, guess what, Blanchard? Guess what the most popular games are these days?
This year, it's
outside,
an RPG. sure.
outside Nintendo games, they're typically shooters and RPGs.
Hey, we could shoot at each other all night, or we can get the hell out of here.
Oh no, some people are shooting blanks. And hold on, I'm looking at this game, Deus Ex Machina, right? This looks like a generic version of Armored Core 6. If you like this game, did you play Armored Core 6?
Yes, I did play it. Didn't beat it, but I got a
Oh,
decent amount.
didn't beat it. Now, BG, I'm gonna say this right now. This is the same man that always get on you for ducking games and not finishing games. And he just said he played a lot of these games on this list and they didn't finish.
Bond loves it. Bond know how to turn people against each other, don't he?
You see what he tried to do to you now, right? He be saying you ducking and you don't finish this and you don't play this, but he just admitted that he don't be beating these games, but he be test driving them.
Bond conjuring up fictitious realities that don't exist and coming up with these ridiculous narratives that
I
I've
don't
never even played.
Blandrew, instead, what were you calling him, BG? The demolition?
Yeah, he's a demolitionist.
I'm just calling him just the tip gaming.
Nigga, what?
He don't like to put the whole thing in.
Wow. Oh man,
And yeah, that game looks like slow-paced garbage compared to AC6. And I
It's
probably
not, but
didn't
go
want to play Deus Machina because, yeah, I have a high standard for mech games. This looks like you're shooting peanuts at fucking tanks.
I remember you were kind of bashing Armored Core when it was coming out as well.
I was wrong. I can admit when I was wrong. I played. I liked it. It only took somebody. It only took somebody buying it for me for free to play it.
So, question, Blandrew. Okay, so you're saying you play, these genres, right? But would you admit you have a proclivity to play these different genres specifically on Nintendo?
Oh, sure. I don't deny that.
and may ignore these specific genres if they're multiplats and not on Nintendo.
Not necessarily that I ignore them. It's just that either one, the games that I do ignore typically don't cater to me, or it's just, I feel like playing something else at the time.
Okay, salute.
What's the last game you beat, Blandrew?
Good question. It was Monkey Ball Banana.
Fire.
Monkey Balls.
Actually, I got my games beat list somewhere over here. How many games you beat this year, Bond? Just curious.
I don't even know. But I do know I put 150 fucking hours into that Elden Ring DLC, so.
Fuck yeah.
My game list might be low, but my playtime and completion list I'm not gonna be dropping games, I'll tell you that right now.
My game list is definitely low. It's August and I've only beaten 4 games.
Yep, I already said at the beginning.
Damn, Big Bad BG only beat 4. I
already said at the beginning.
I'm at 1 game a month. Technically just over 1 game a month. I'm at 9.
I already said at the beginning of this year it's going to be RPG City. I still got
I know
Reverie and Daybreak and Sea of Stars I got to get into.
Myriad of genres. BG only beat 4K. What's going on, baby?
Yeah, because I got
different genres.
I got quality standards. You'll play any dog shit.
Okay. Oh, no. That's great. That's quality. Okay.
Yeah, nigga.
So this is what I have so far.
Home Depot, your favorite publisher, nigga. You play anything them niggas make inside there.
Yeah. Hey, chat. Y'all hear chat.
Jack, this is what I have so far. Otogi, an action platformer reminiscent of that of 6th-gen platformers. Frog Gun, a cool little puzzle platformer, kind of like Captain Toad. Valkyrie Elysium, an action RPG from Square Enix. Another Code, a puzzle adventure game from Nintendo. Final Fantasy VII Remake, an action RPG. Mario vs. DK Remake, a puzzle platformer. Princess Peach Showtime, an action adventure game. Xenosaga Episode 1, turn-based RPG. Disney's
outside of Xenosaga, you could beat any of those games in a weekend.
Illusion Island, Metroidvania, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, turn-based RPG, and Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble.
I'm hearing variety. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that sounds like variety to me, but I guess because it doesn't have.
I don't see that as variety at all. I see it as a bunch of Nintendo Switch cutesy, charmsy, whimsical games.
Whimsy.
God forbid I beat games on my primary platform.
God forbid I own every platform.
This game, this year has been ass, so I excuse anybody for a low games beat.
Now we excuse them. Okay.
This year's ass, Jack.
I'm never gonna argue about your in gaming.
Listen, if
you're
have
the king of variety, there's something out there you could be playing right now.
It's not the variety and the quality are not inter.
I mean,
they're not crossing over this year.
Judging by that list, BG, they shouldn't be bored because they can go back and play all those good games they missed.
So the one that doesn't have, that has the least variety in gaming, as you said, beat way more games than you, but the one that's more open to playing games only beat 4 games this year. Is that what?
Yes, that can happen. Yes.
BG in the podcast, man. You can expose again, man. In the podcast.
I am not.
Blandrew's playing Blockbuster Rentals.
Are all because and here's also the thing y'all be doing. Y'all be counting games that didn't come out that in the year we're speaking about. Y'all be, this is the games I beat, and a bunch of them came out in 1994.
It's called a games beat list, not brand new games beat list.
The 4 games you beat all released in 2024.
Every time I do a games beat list, it's only that year. Y'all do that shit. I only include games from the current year. Y'all gotta pad y'all list with games from the previous year. I don't gotta do that.
I can guarantee we can go back, and that's not true.
It's factual. It's factually true, sir.
People are definitely counting older games.
I'm actually willing to bet some money that you got some old games on you.
Maybe I might have grifted 1 or 2 old games in there, but the majority of my list is always current games from that year.
Clean it up. All right.
Always current games.
I also beat that trash FF16.
Ew.
Yeah, BG act like once the new year gets here, all the games that released years prior just wipes away, and it's all just
that's a sad mentality to have.
Because the people don't want to hear about a game that came out 8 years ago that you beat in 2024. They want to know now. What's up now? What you did now?
They're beating games from niggas just tap dancing about old games coming to PlayStation. What are you talking about? Niggas love old games, BG.
Keep padding them lists with old games. I'm current.
All right,
I'm here.
All right, Mr. Resident Evil 4. Go ahead.
I'm living now in the present. You know, that's y'all problem. Y'all stuck in the past. I'm here.
Right.
Catch up.
You know what else Mr. Variety hates, BG? I mean, Jack? Old games.
That's what that's what he said.
Every time I'm playing a game from like years ago, he likes to say all types of things, act like they're not worth revisiting. And I'm like, BG, this is the Variety title right here. What don't you like about it?
You speak to your exes? When you got a new chick?
I don't speak to him, but I might fuck him.
What the hell?
This nigga, what?
What the fuck?
Yo,
what the fuck?
When you got a new chick? All right, salute. Right.
Yeah, sometimes you spin the block. Sometimes the block tries to spin on you.
Okay, salute. I get you. You know, I get it. Blanchard, you be liking that old thing. You be liking that. You want that old thing back sometimes. You know, I get it. Not me. You know, I don't look back.
The old thing was better, BG. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Why you left her?
Said I ever left.
Hey, Blandrew, I got a question, Blandrew.
Subject.
Do you feel like? Because I truly feel like this. I feel like anybody that tries the best has ever been.
I'm sorry, you cut out.
I think that people that argue that like current gaming is the best that it's ever been, I think those people are like on some type of spectrum or like actually suffer from mental retardation. What do you think?
I think the people that say that only like it for like, console reasons, not necessarily the game, like what the game has to offer. It's mainly like, oh, the game loads faster. It has.
They
more
got recency
pixels.
bias. You think that's the thing?
Yeah.
Recency bias with this shit. Yeah.
Because I remember when you were talking to BG about 7th generation versus currently, and he said that the PS5 was better, but his only real arguments was that the PS3 loaded slower, games weren't 60 frames and stuff like that. Instead of just looking at the catalog itself. So I think that's kind of where BG comes.
BG don't care about the quality of the game. He just care about
that's not true.
He's a fake PC guy, so he only care about specs. He care about specs.
Yeah, like
the quality.
My trophy on PlayStation 3. I don't know why you guys like that console.
Quality of life.
Destiny, the game he capping for Destiny PS3.
Quality of life and how games have evolved have made games better. All that.
Evolved?
Yes,
What evolved? How?
Games are still very structurally the same as PS3 360 type.
And that nigga Mark Cerny said, "What the? We will no longer have to put characters in hallways. We'll have to put them in hallways because they load so quickly." And nigga, I'm still walking down corridors and hallways and all these. You lied to me, Mark Cerny. You pissed me off. He's a fucking liar.
Salute. All right, we're gonna get on out of here.
Hey, nigga said they still put the games on PS4. That motherfucker. You son of a bitch.
Wait, but Jack, you've known BG longer than I have. Wasn't he like way happier in the PS3 360 generation as opposed to?
Bro,
yeah.
BG used to come to the Discord, laugh, smile, be friend. BG is an ornery old man. He's an angry shit, bro. I don't even like BG. No. He's a piece of shit. Look at this nigga, bro.
Technically, you could say it's the reverse because I don't wish cancer on people anymore. That's the guy you thought that was a good.
Yeah.
I love that BG.
The one who was wishing death on people.
So many of those vids video because you just kept calling people bundles of sticks.
So you hear this chat? They're saying the guy who was wishing death on people was the happier version. Okay, that tells you everything you need to know about them.
That was my favorite BG.
Okay. Yeah, that's when you seemed more alive, BG. This one just seems like he's barely getting by.
I'm more alive when I wish people were unalive. Okay.
When BG used to brush his hair on a regular basis and that was my guy.
Well, Jack, you're the one that seems the most dead lately. I feel like you haven't been energized in over a year.
Hey, bro, gaming is ass, man.
Yo, shut the fuck up, Ice Cream Man.
That's what that is. Hey, gaming is fucking trash now, bud.
Like Jack, you be coming here going through the motions like Jimmy.
Hey, man. Maybe I need to start playing Ubisoft games. That seems to be, maybe.
Or maybe you just go to that list and go down that list and start trying to play some of them games. Who said Bond is a cheater? I am not a cheater.
I mean,
I would never do something so dastardly and disrespectful. I'm just not committed. And if you're not committed, you can't be a cheater.
Fire.
Nostalgia bias? I still enjoy these older games when I play them.
You definitely seem happy on those PS3 streams, Jack.
I have so much fun Blandrew on PS3, bro.
Let's be real. Jack is just happiest It's not about anything else besides indie games. When his supply of indie narcotics run out, those that indie paraphernalia, when he don't got no more supply into his veins, everything sucks to him. Everything could actually be great, but it depends on if his indie supply runs out, right? That's his drug. That's all it is. Everything could be fine.
I'm not gonna argue that.
All right, cool. Stand in it.
I love a good indie title. I support indie developers.
That indie meth. Yeah. You love it.
Another crab treasure. Y'all go get that, man. Out right now.
I heard you're actually getting an Alien Hominid now, Jack. Congrats.
Oh, Alien Hominid is coming to PlayStation. Bro, I beat the game on GameCube, bro.
You hear this shit?
I know, right?
Is fire.
You hear this shit?
Alien Hominid is fire, bro. You bugging. Yeah, it's made by the Castle Crash.
Let me look at this shit. Let me look.
That shit fire, bro.
I think that was the
Alien Hominid. Bro, I'm telling you.
I just looked at this game. I just looked at this. Hey, yo, Bond, go look at this game, bro.
That shit fire, bro.
Hey, yo, what's going on?
God,
it's very good. It's really good. I think that was probably the first indie game I ever played too. But
They sleeping, bro.
What the fuck is this shit?
I want to get out of here, but
the Castle Crasher developers made that game.
Nigga, this game was made in Microsoft Paint.
It's a good game, bro. Y'all see y'all. All right.
Hey Jack, you notice how BG was just talking about Castle Crashers earlier in the podcast,
and it's the same developers, bro.
Yeah, it looks exactly the same visually as Castle Crashers.
BG, somebody in the chat just said I used to play this on Newgrounds in elementary school.
Yeah, that's why they got that. That's why they started at. They started on Newgrounds.
It was definitely a flash game too.
Nigga, this is a mini clip game. This is miniclip.com.
That shit is fire, bro.
Fuck.
Oh my god! This is what niggas are so nostalgic about.
Is he
like Elden Ring and then play this?
This is what niggas is. Come on, bro. Niggas is telling me, oh, this generation is trash, and I wasn't satisfied when this banger new game come out, but this is the shit niggas is feeling nostalgic about,
bro.
Oh man,
Jack, you see them attacking Variety right now?
This isn't Variety. This is trash.
This is what games from this generation are getting shitted on for shit like this.
Fire.
This is what niggas want back.
Fire.
Oh
Alien
man.
Hominid fire. Anybody that played this game, I know it. Bro. If you played Alien Hominid, you know, bro.
BG, if you gave it a shot, I think you would actually love it.
It's not an easy game. That shit hard.
No,
it's tough. I used to play it on the 360. I don't even know
that game hard as shit, bro.
Hey man, and enjoy, good brother. I hope it, just gives your heart all the joy that you want, man.
Oh, really I'm watching this like, oh my god!
All right, man, y'all ain't outside, bro. That's all.
Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon.com. While I'm in third period and the computer teacher walked away as game. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Looks like an adult
Swim game. Crazy, BG. That was actually a very accurate description of when I first played Alien Hominid back in computer class.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Mr. Johnson walked away. Oh, go to miniclip.com real quick. Turn on Alien Hominid. That's what this looked like.
Alien Hominid has a 78 on Metacritic. 78.
Oh, okay.
It actually, the only reason they got a 78, they only got like the lowest reviews a 74. Some bitch nigga.
Oh man.
Nigga, how do you even find out about a game like this? Like, I want to buy it.
I found out about the game on G4. G4.
Oh, that bald ass nigga told you about it.
Yes, sir. And that joint fire.
Good times.
Good God. Hey man.
Played on GameCube. It was on PS2. I'm assuming it was on Xbox. They always fuck with Xbox.
Y'all conflate.
Yeah, it was on a 360.
See, this is the thing. I see what y'all doing. Y'all conflate playing bullshit with variety. that's what it is. Some weird shit.
Or it's actually variety, and you refuse to play it because you.
It's like I think y'all put.
Hey, Blandrew. If the alien had a fucking sad child next to him, and they had to adventure to the end of the screen to fucking get a cure for something, this great game.
Yeah. Or a black woman with a fro, BG would have been all over it.
Or if they had a nigga in the background going, fuckers down!
If all the colors were just stripped out. Yeah.
Man, yeah,
It was
but
just brown and gray throughout the whole.
He's out
Oh,
of
yeah.
bullets. Yeah, if they was doing all that whack ass shit, you would be all
sure, yeah, just because the fucking budget of the game is less than my monthly rent, y'all think this shit is special. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, okay.
I don't even think Smoove will play this shit on his fucking gamepad.
Somebody help me out. Got a shorty, run.
Hold on, Jack. And you be shitting on Wonton for playing them bullshit easy ass trophy games, low quality. That's what that looked like.
I shit on one time for being shaped like a recumbent.
No,
turkey.
Alien
I don't shit on one
Hominid
time
is
for nothing.
actually Alien Hominid is actually a game with a lot of depth and challenge to it. I don't know what those games you be talking about Wonton is though.
Facts.
Wonton, you see what they be killing you over, and they see what they playing anyway.
BG,
So
let me tell you about these coon ass niggas in the Discord. They was like, bro, I out of NCAA, bro. I'm tired of playing it. Man, what's the next thing I'm gonna get? I might fuck with the Madden. Nigga, what? Like, these are coon ass niggas you talking about right now. These people, come on, dog. We see what's going on.
Hey man, I'm gonna read super chats. Then we can get out of here.
Yes, I'm trying to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Oh, you trying to play something? Unlike the rest of these niggas?
I'm trying to play Alien Hominid.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out where I was. No, I wasn't there. And okay, that insult. What's your favorite gen? Okay, Sensei J. Dot. Whoever sent that super chat about diversity topic. Okay, I read that. JMG, you are all wrong. It's the fault of the streamers. Companies have gone out their way for the hope of going viral. I hope it turns to sales. Okay. Let me smell it. That might be.
Oh, he got you, BG.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Got
Okay.
you.
Let me smell it. Let me smell it. Happy late birthday, Broken. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Sensei J. Dot. My Hero Academia has DEI. They made Deku start salting my fries like that halfy gnome from Florida, Blessed Red. Hashtag keep salting my fries, Blessed. What does that mean? Keep salting my fries. Is that a
You work at McDonald's, nigga.
They found that Blessed Red worked at McDonald's.
Oh, I thought that was like a
For real?
euphemism for something.
He don't work there no more. That was like a long.
How long ago?
I think he was a teenager. I don't. What's wrong working at McDonald's? Though? If that's what
If it's recently, I'm
Well, it's just-
roasting them too.
Yeah.
I ain't not.
Yeah,
Hey, that's legal money. Could be out busting some fucking head.
No, it's because Bless Red be talking spicy. So if like a McChicken,
Hey,
but
that-
you know,
that nigga got $2,000
But-
headsets. I mean, shit. He doing. You know.
Okay.
Shout out to
Yeah. Make my Sprite extra Sprite. You know when that Sprite be kicking from McDonald's? Whoo, that shit
Make it extra
potent.
bubbly, bitch ass nigga.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, I would love to go to McDonald's and see Bless Red. Hey, yo, bitch ass nigga, come here real quick.
He gonna fart
Let me
all
talk
over
to
your
you.
sandwich.
All right, I wish he would. Give that nigga a swirly in the fucking boiling oil, nigga. Stop playing with me.
Bitch be like, why my burger taste like a raspberry? What the fuck is?
Clean frame. I have a video game based riddle for y'all, fine gentlemen. What video game term can be called autumn pain?
Nigga, what?
I don't get it.
video game term.
Can be called autumn pain. Yeah, I don't get it.
Autumn pain.
I don't
Nigga, what?
I don't get it. And I don't even think he gave me an answer. I don't know. Maybe
What
maybe in
video
a future
game
super
term?
chat.
Oh, I see somebody in the chat. That's.
I don't. Yeah. I don't.
Oh, they're saying, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
I thought he was
Oh,
trying to make a crazy joke. Like
that.
no.
Okay, I get it. Fall damage. Okay, got it. I'll give that some clever points. Cobb
that
Sanity.
didn't tickle your fancy. That didn't.
No, it didn't. Thoughts on the SAG-AFTRA strike against the major video game companies? I didn't pay enough attention to this to really have a comment. If it affects video game development, it sucks.
Games will be all AI soon anyway. It is what it is.
Yeah. I didn't really. I saw some reports about it. Didn't click into it. I didn't really care. Game inspection. 3 billion is 30 games at the budget of Spider-Man 2018. 2018 costs 100 mil to make. 100 mil times 30 is 3 billion. I hate to see it.
Now that's fucking crazy, BG.
GT Bato. Bungie was worse considering they canceled a bunch of service games cause of their input.
Facts.
I think y'all are putting a little bit sauce on all these service games being canceled to Bungie. They aided it. The only report we have that points to that it could have been them that caused the cancellation was factions. There's nothing else.
You know they probably, this is another thing I forgot to bring up. You know Bungie acquisition probably lowered the overall morale. Like they seeing these fucking poorly ran niggas coming there giving full control and even getting some of their games fucked off. It ruined the morale, bro. Fuck Bungie.
Clean frame. Firewalk with Jack.
Yes, sir. Oh, I like that. Yeah, walk with me. I like that.
Yeah. Stick with your team. Let's see how they do after Concord fails immediately. Stick with them.
Oh, I know
Don't turn on them.
That shit definitely gonna fail, my nigga. I ain't never argued.
But their next game after that, I want to see you stick with it.
If they get a next game, sure, why not?
All right. Clean frame. It's not Bungie's fault they got bought for $3 billion. There is no way the present state of Destiny 2 and the future of Marathon is going to make $3 billion. No, it's not.
Well, they negotiated their price. They definitely had something to do with it.
I bet they was giggling the whole time.
Yeah. High fiving under the fucking table and shit. You hear this shit? They saying $3 billion.
Blessed 011. Blessed 011. Talent is worth more than gaming IPs. Just look at Halo with 343 Studios.
Exactly. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I think that proves my point.
That's my point. That's my point. You talking about how important Bungie is, nigga. Without them employees, ain't.
But you think there's talent over there at Firewalk? I don't think so.
My point is them IPs are worthless without all them niggas they firing. That was my.
I still think they have enough talent to still probably take advantage of it.
And I think you're an idiot. So I don't
versus the niggas who don't look like they have any talent and definitely have no IP. At least the other team got an IP and a little clout. Firewalk don't got no clout.
Remember when Sony was about growing studios organically, Jack?
Yeah, I do remember that. What happened to that, bro?
I remember when they were against, buying companies like Microsoft, and then they
organic growth, man. Good old days, bro.
Yeah, the good era.
Blessed 011. I read that one. Clean frame. A whole lot of red. No Cardi album. He was talking about the red and all y'all little, gaming charts that y'all don't play. Yeah, he was talking about that.
I thought he was talking about Bungie been bleeding. All right, good shit, brother.
Maybe that too. Wizard. Blandrew vs. Bond on Splatoon 3. Y'all down for that?
I don't even have that game nor online on the Switch.
I'm down.
All right.
Don't you play Splatoon?
Blandrew?
Don't you have Splatoon, BJ?
I do.
You've never played with Blandrew?
No, I haven't. I don't even think I have Blandrew added on my friends list, funny enough.
I think I do. You're like a weapon wheel with a Bowser profile, right?
Maybe.
Wow.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. We've elongated this podcast. We should have been out of here an hour ago.
Hey, Jim Ryan was fired, by the way. All right, though.
Salute. We'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
No. Right. Plenty of tried and plenty of failed. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. Bye. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know my bro King got me, see that's a black bond that can't be broken. No Idris Elba, I'm a black bond, Dame in a scope. And all black panel, you can never try playing us token. Yeah, we playing games, but now one of us playing or joking. Not for real. Oh wait, then Jack Move came in with the trophies, God in a lane of its own. Like how can you gamers approach me? Tell kids move to body you in Halo, then send your family an angel emoji. You should've known, dog, you ain't got enough Series X's. Blind got all the answers, no, you ain't gotta ask Siri questions. All the latest gaming news gotta be here to check it. Since 2015 and beyond, I'm just here to respect it. When you at the top of your tier, it's a blessing. From the bottom, so no way we appear to be desperate. This for anybody doubting, I'm clearing a message. And if you ever had a problem, I'm here to correct. Plenty and fail. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pod that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pod that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know what it is, man. Weapon Will Podcast, y'all know what we got in the building, man. We got BG. We got Kid Smoove, we got Jack Move, we got Black Bond, I mean. Blandrew, I mean, what you can't all strafe us, bro. Like, the strafe too strong.